knife. That's not proof that she had a knife. That's proof as to why this person ran down the hallway. Also, it would probably be an excited utterance in that case. She's got a knife, right? Like, so you're, but if you say, did she have a knife? Yeah, she had a knife. How do you know? Well, Tom said she's got a knife. That is being offered to prove the fact of the matter that she has a knife. So that is not allowed. That's hearsay. Judges and lawyers get hearsay wrong all the time because when you're sitting back and there's no pressure and you can just kind of talk about it, it's like shooting three-point shots in basketball, right? First of all, you're just taking easy threes in practice. Sure, you can talk about hearsay all day. But then when you get an objection from the other person, it gets a little bit, and you're actually in the moment, it gets a little bit more difficult. And same with judges. Judges have to rule on these things without really, they tend to not want to take too much time to think about them. They could, they're a judge, they could take a minute. But that's, it's, like I said, it's like a three-point shot in basketball. Pros will make three-point shots all day, but you get them on the court and they can't fucking drain a shot to save their life. That's just how it goes. And it's no different with lawyering. It's a practice skill, and some people are good in practice and not great in performance. Okay, next. Chris says, enjoying the streams. It seemed to me that Depp side almost just wanted the cross of the sound tech guy to go the way it did to show how the defense is acting. She came off very angry and aggressive. Maybe they had some objections. I mean, if the judge isn't going to exclude a contract that this guy has no knowledge of, I don't know what. It's hard to know what the judge will respond to on objections after that, because it's like, Judge, this is not acceptable. Gethralkin, I'll be reading yesterday's super chats in just a second. Edwin Sparks says, considering women dominate non-reciprocal abuse, Johnny not fighting back wouldn't surprise me. In fact, women were so far ahead in abuse of children over men that they stopped recording abuser relationships in DHHS reports. Damn, it's crazy. David J says, on the stand, rather than saying you don't know, can't you say probably not instead? Well, they'll just ask you, do you know? Do you know? And that's often the question. And if they say, do you know? And you say probably not, the judge is going to say, I need you to answer yes or no. As in, anything is possible, but it's unlikely based upon what I witnessed. I mean, you can try, but how can you make the determination that it's unlikely if you didn't see it? Is the counter argument. They want to, did you see him abuse this person? No. You weren't always with him, were you? No. Is it possible that he abused them? I guess. I mean, anything's possible, but probably not. He might be able to get away with it. But if you say probably not, they'll move to strike your answer, frankly. I would. I would move to strike that answer as non-responsive, and they've testified that they don't know, so how can they testify to the probability of something? Okay, let's see. Next. James Gentry says, this judge is better than mommy judge. I mean, Judge Chu was similarly bad at objections and talked slower. So I think this judge gets a little bit better, I guess. Michelle Higgins says, it's not going to come out that she threw the bottle and chopped off his finger. Wouldn't that have come from Dr. Kipper? Isn't that crucial? Dr. Kipper was not there to witness the bottle throw. It'll come from Johnny. That's how it's going to go. That'll come from Johnny Depp, and Amber Heard will testify that she did not throw a bottle at Johnny Depp, and it'll be up to the jury to decide who they believe. Amanda M says, January 2021 at that Eldon. Have you seen the video showing Amber's outfits and mirrored Depp so far in the trial? Yeah, I did. That's fine. It's fun. Igor Slagathor, why does a settlement stop the recipient from pursuing further legal action in the future? because a settlement is the resolution of the issues. And typically, the settlement agreement will have a provision that says you can bring no further actions against this person related to these events. Timothy Reaper says that Chad has a lot of sympathy for the nurse. Tom Grawl, I'm looking to be your bourbon dealer. She's the anti-herd rub and tug nurse. Jay McCarthy says AH had also been copying JD's outfits too. Ian Carroll's she's the beautiful nurse from Futurama. Mr. Poe123 says, who's a daddy and what does he do? Eric P, that's my nurse. I'm permanent sick. Uh, if you for context, these are from yesterday, and yesterday there was Johnny Depp's nurse practitioner who was assigned to him from Dr. Kippers on the witness stand, and some people found her attractive. And if there's an attractive female, the chats on the internet go nuts. It's embarrassing. It's sad. Ricada Beats, Law and Crime, thank you for the donation. C. Neal says Johnny is a whiteboard abuser. Wonder if BLM provides a safe place for him as an artist at their mansion. Stegger13 says, can they play the famous private tapes of them arguing? Maybe when Johnny's there. Again, the way evidence is supposed to work, and I know
when I'm ready and not
I know that we didn't get a good demonstration of that with the contracts just a minute ago, but the way evidence is supposed to work, okay, is that the witness is supposed to have personal knowledge that the evidence accurately depicts what it's intending to depict. It's supposed to be a fair and accurate representation of the thing. So the audio recordings would be fair and accurate representations of the thing, but you would have to testify that they were fair and accurate. They're not edited. So you'd have to know because you'd have to have been there. So if someone wasn't there to hear the original, it'd be hard for them to testify to the authenticity of the recording itself. So with the contracts, they should not have been allowed in at this point because that guy didn't have knowledge of the contracts. So he shouldn't have even been able to talk about them with them because he doesn't know. Evie Warner says, what is the point of her testimony if she recalls nothing? Like, seriously, I don't get it. Or her testimony is as useful as my lazy ass. That's the nurse from yesterday again. Too Darn Shooty says, hi, Dad. Marie says, Johnny wrote on Two Mirrors starring Billy Bob and Easy Amber. He also wrote, she loves naked pictures of herself. So modern, so hot. The pictures are on Incredibly Average's YouTube channel. See, Goody says, if my doctor or my wife won't suck my dick, I may just have to do it myself. Johnny Depp, probably. Oh, that was when he talked about getting some morphine to see if his tongue would touch his penis, I think. Dolomer says, knockout yum yum equal margaritas on the private island with Hottie Nurse. Joe T says, how was that gumbo? It was great. CS, you not mandated to report adult abuse if the adult is not elderly, disabled, or under guardian. You document telling the adult to contact authorities. Nova Clover says, what I find amazing is we were talking about the finger incident in Australia, where she claimed the thing with the bottle happened. Who misses that? Well, they can't. They have to have her statements, and they have to have someone familiar with it. They'll be hammering her on cross-exam on the bottle. I mean, that's going to be the way it's going to go. Ryan Montgomery says, Amber looks like the woman from The Last Crusade. Things that make you go, yes. Yes, Nazi lady Olga or whatever who fell into the crevice of the earth. Perihelion says, I watched Love on the Spectrum with the wife. Had a blast of a romantic time. We just didn't expect to see you there. The red hair was a nice touch, but the height and the nose gave you away. I know. The second that guy comes on the screen, I turned to Lady Rag and said, oh, God, there I am. I love that guy. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Love on the Spectrum is like it's one of the best shows on television that I will go to hell for watching. TH says, for tax info, read the book Cracking the Code. My brother fought paying some and won. I haven't personally read it yet. I mean, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight the IRS ever. I mean, fighting the IRS is how you end up paying even more. Brain says, more like Coach Deadpill. Yes, reports of Gonzalo Lira's demise are still unconfirmed as far as I know. Look, Coach Red Pill does not like me. Okay, he does not like me, and that's fine. That's Coach Red Pill. Uh, well, he maybe didn't like me. I don't know if he does anymore. He might be dead. I hope Coach Red Pill is alive. I hope he was not executed by Ukrainian special forces. That would be one. It'd be too much YouTube, right? Like that's too ridiculous. And two, I just even if people don't like me or whatever, I don't wish them ill. I hope he is safe and gets to continue making weird YouTube videos. So, yeah. CS says duty to warn relates to warning an adult of an intentional threat of harm presented by a client. Eldon says, did you see the video showing Amber's outfits at the trial meant to mock Depp? She's still mocking him even this late in the game. I mean, I don't know that you can say that those outfits are meant to mock Depp, but I just don't know her motivation. MGTOWN Podcast says, I heard he was a total fraud. Oh, he is. Yeah. He is, but I don't want him to die by Ukrainian special forces. Like, again, that's too much YouTube meta. But yeah, total fraud, absolutely. Jonah Subtle says, Nurse, no, I did not witness Johnny doing coke because he was doing it off my back. Oh, no. Scarvy the Strange says, after hearing what you said about Virginian accents, I'd like to remind you that we don't all sound like Ethan Ralph. Sure. That objection assumes facts, not in evidence. MGTOWN Podcast says, wait, Nick, you were the one who told me. Yes. Yeah. I don't have any love for Coach Red Pill as a YouTuber. I'm not a big fan of him. And he went off on me and was like, and I think he leads a life that's inconsistent with values he professes. But that being said, I still don't want him to die by execution in Ukraine. I also think he was stupid speaking out against the Ukrainian government during an invasion while in Ukraine, living there. I think that was it's bad to be pro-Russia to be vocally pro-Russia while in Ukraine, like just because there's a literal war and an invasion going on, you get killed. That's idiocy. He has a free speech to do it, except he's in the Ukraine, so he doesn't. But that, that again, doesn't mean I want him dead. It just means that he's kind of a dummy. Next. Bekende Wolf 9 says, I don't have jokes. Billy Duncan, I'm embarrassed that Eve is from my homeland, bloody Scotland. Scavenger McSpazzy says, hearing the amount of I do not recall today, it reminded me of our favorite soy boy, only good. Speaking of, whatever happened in that case, still waiting on the appeal. Andrea 44, forever. We're going to wait on that appeal forever, apparently. Andrea 44 says, Tug, what kind of negative testimony do you think Ellen Barkin has that would help Team Herd? I don't even know who Ellen Barkin is. Real quick, one of the things that I like about this trial is I don't know all the facts. So in some ways, I'm getting it. I'm getting to experience this as closer to the jury than to some of the lawyers. So I like that. I like coming into this not having a ton of preconceived ideas about what has and hasn't happened. I mean, I think Johnny generally got boned over. That's what appears to be the case. But that being said, I just I don't know, and I get to experience this in real time and see how I take it, which is fun. It's fun for me. But it's also fun to know the facts that are out there. Like Tug has got to be really frustrated with some of the stuff that's coming in, not coming in. Scarvy the Strange says, as any Johnny Depp character, I didn't hit her, love. That's fucking bullshit. I did not hit her. Oh, I did not. Oh, hi, Isaac. Jay Darkness says it's an alpaca lies. Hashtag just alpaca lies. Hashtag justice for Johnny. Also, Tug, I didn't. YouTube made me unfollow you. Fix that. That's nice. Nightmare XT123 says you need to ask the question, Nick. Balls or no balls? My simping hangs in the balance. Blue eyed roof curry in the base. Eve Barlow looks like Jake Gyllenhaal on heroin. B King, welcome to lawyer status. Shady says this is garbage. What's garbage, Shady? We're on a 2-hour break from the court. What do you want? What do you need? What do you want? What do you need? What can I do for you? How can I help you? I don't know if you're even talking about me or to me on this. Tina Lewis says, with the commentary of today's stream, along with the awesome panel from yesterday, what are the chances that Tug is in contact with his sources and hopes to pass on the Wisdom Depths Council? Thanks, Nick, for all you're doing. I have no idea what Tug is up to right now. He just said he had to step away for a minute. What's next? So getting back to this.
When I'm ready and not before.
Here we go. Happy says Indian simp followed Amber to court. Oh no, no. JJ says rip, make my coffin. Reddit killed it this weekend. Oh, that's too bad. Alex Codes thing says, hey, toast to me. Trial pushed again. So on to 6 years. Let's do this real quick. Why are you not on with Legal Bites? Because people wanted me to cover this on my channel. So that's where I am. That'd be the same as asking why Legal Bites isn't on with me. Because people wanted her to cover it on her channel. None of us own these things, right? Like we're all just doing our stuff, and we do our commentary in the way that we want. So no one should infer anything about this. It's we are not a conglomerate network. We do not have an organizational structure, and there's not like a super great or easy way to figure that out, if that makes sense. Let's see. To Alex Codes things. His trial has been pushed, waiting 6 years for trial. Alex, I wish you the best in your trial, and I hope you eventually get around to it and and justice prevails, brother. Good luck. Big Chungus, it's a 6-week trial. You should drop in on her once or twice and vice versa. No. The problem is not the problem is how YouTube does these things, how YouTube promotes you in the algorithm, how YouTube does it. If you are consistent every day, things go well. People talked about like us alternating and stuff like that. One, there's no reason to. There are plenty of people to watch both of these streams wherever they choose, and I encourage people to watch what they want to watch. Certainly. Get the commentary that you want, the style of commentary that you want. Go do that. If you want to see what Legal Bite's up to, I fully encourage it. Go, please do that. But if you're like trying to alternate channels and stuff like that, it doesn't really work. People don't get the notifications. They don't follow back and forth. It's the nature of the YouTube beast. Consistency on your own thing is the only way to actually make this happen. So it's frankly, and I would not want Legal Bites to like come onto my stream canceling one of her own shows or whatever for the exact same reason. It's dumb. It's just how it works out. But again, we're all independent. That is independent journalism. That's independent commentary. We're not a network. If we were Fox News, you could pop people into each other's shows or whatever. You could alternate. If there was one centralized place, you could do something like that. But we're not that. But I also think there's value to the variety. So Um, that's my personal opinions. David Swander says, "Do you recall anything from any conversation you ever had with Miss Steph or Miss Heard?" I don't recall. Austin Inglis says, "Quick update from today in Richard's voice." Well, this is for yesterday, but in Richard's voice today. Wait. Well, the first it was a security guard getting cross-examined, and he did a pretty good job. I thought the cross-examination was a little bit lighter than I expected, and then after that, we had the sound engineer come on. And it was kind of a vanilla questioning of the sound engineer. We wanted to get the plane incident to be on the record that he was there, that he didn't see any of the crazy stuff that's going to be alleged about it. But what ultimately happened on cross examination was the judge turned into a moron, and frankly, it was kind of dumb. So there you go. I hope that helps with recap of today. Jestar says, "Nick, did you drink all the Lagavulin 16 in Minnesota? I can't find any. Keep up the good work, brother. Check your Walmart liquor store. Walmart typically has tons of Lagavulin 16. I don't know why they do, but the Walmart liquor store, they tend to have it a lot. You could also check like Costco and Sam's Club." Joe O. Flesh and Bone says, "It's just like the Dark Shadows movie Johnny did." Joe O. Flesh and Bone says, "Aru, classy and stylish. Sauvage. Lol." Dr. Z says, "I'm a shrink in LA. Mandated reporters can't report domestic violence unless it's happening in front of children. Mandates for reporting are child abuse, elder abuse, or abuse of adult dependents." So there you go. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Z, the shrink in LA. Ron Toy III says, "I'm so proud of her. People need to follow my advice more often. I know the way, Nick. You can be a better man if you read those books I sent you." Richard Fada says, "How did you survive the jump?" Seagulls, mate. Oh, yeah. That's good. Oh, Ron Toy III says, "Also, if you ever see Jack Murphy, tell him that I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tap him with the remote. I'll let him watch that jock. Yeah. I miss him so much. I miss that warm feeling of him caressing me." Gross. Joe Flesh and Bone says, "I'm from Australia and I've met Amber's type. Hashtag the help." Luna Freya says, "All this was before they got married. P.S. Johnny Depp is hot." Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Frankly,
It might be hard to believe now, but there was a time when movie stars were practically venerated as fucking gods amongst men, when people genuinely looked up to and respected them as the living embodiments of the American dream. Glamorous, refined, and larger than life, but kind of remote and untouchable, like they existed in some other world that was separate from our own. Something inspirational for the common man to aspire to, but never quite to reach. Now they've become kind of a sad, dated, unfunny joke without a punchline, fuel for 1,000 memes on the internet, mocked and belittled for their clumsy attempts to preach and pander and curry favour with the very people they look down on with such contempt, their flaws and shortcomings and insecurities increasingly exposed for the world to see. Whether it's fucking clowns like Seth Rogen pretending to be articulate, well-informed political activists and losing his mind anytime someone points out how ludicrous and out of touch he is, or Madonna sitting in her bath of milk and rose petals trying to explain how she's no different from a minimum wage factory worker who has to make the daily choice between heating their home or having food to eat, or Ron Perlman ranting and raving into his phone about some political bill that he clearly has no knowledge or understanding of, or Gal Gadot leading a bunch of idiots in an off-key rendition of Imagine at a time when most people were questioning whether they'd even have a home to live in next month, or J.K. Rowling somehow managing to alienate basically everyone by going to war with the very people she spent years pandering to, or Will Smith losing his mind because he can't take a fucking joke. I could probably go on for days about this, reeling off examples of celebrities embarrassing themselves in front of millions of people, and that's not even counting the really dark and sinister stuff lurking out there. But the point is, the whole cult of celebrity that used to be such a big, powerful part of our culture really feels like it's dying on its arse these days. And to be honest, it was kind of inevitable that this was gonna happen sooner or later. The world we live in is changing, and so is the way we see the rich and famous. But if I had to describe the instrument of their downfall in 2 words, they would have to be social media. See, back in the 90s and even the 2000s, celebrities were a lot less accessible than they are today, and generally the only time you heard from them was in carefully scripted interviews with magazines, friendly journalists, and talk show appearances where they were contractually protected from difficult or uncomfortable questions. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was still plenty of potential for fuck-ups, like Sean Connery giving his decidedly old-school opinions on violence against women.
I remember you said you don't do it with a clenched fist, it's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't?
No.
Or Marlon Brando refusing his Oscar to make a statement about how Native Americans are treated in the industry. Just as a little side note, Roger Moore walked home with a fucking Oscar that night because no one else would take it. Or Oliver Reed showing up to talk shows pissed out of his fucking mind.
Why do you drink?
Because of the finest people that I've ever met in my life are in pubs.
Never change, Ollie, never change. But these things were generally outliers, rather than part of the broader culture in Hollywood, and for the most part they were usually criticised as crass or inappropriate. Generally speaking, most celebrities sober enough to know what year it was were able to stick to the script, answering puffball questions about their careers, promoting whatever films they were in, and mostly steering clear of anything particularly political or controversial. And on the rare occasions when they did get involved in shit like that, you knew they meant business because it could have serious repercussions for their careers. Nowadays it's practically the opposite. You're more likely to get criticised for not being political. Anyway, the point is, there was a kind of protective wall between them and the public, so that you never really knew the inner workings of their minds. Thank fuck. You had no clue what they got up to on a daily basis, or the mundane stuff that went on behind closed doors. You didn't know what their opinions were on current political and social events, and you generally didn't see them go off scripts. But then an innocuous little app like Twitter came along, and suddenly they had the ability to interact directly with their fans from the comfort of their own homes. They could put out unscripted, unrehearsed, unfiltered opinions, and enjoy that sweet dopamine hit as thousands of likes and retweets came pouring in. Holy shit, they thought to themselves as they sipped their soy lattes. I can just sit here on my phone and bask in the glow of my own fame, while my legions of fans shower my every word with praise and adoration. No more boring press junkets, scripted interviews and tedious questions for me. Now I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. And like a moth to a flame, the allure of instant gratification, constant attention, and on-demand ego stroking was just too strong for most of them to resist. And before you knew it, these people were given their opinions on fucking everything from social issues to foreign policy to the economy, in a never-ending quest to hog the public's attention and bag themselves more hollow praise. They were sharing pictures of their homes, their meals, their fucking dogs. They were posing without stylists and makeup in an effort to look relatable. Lovely stuff indeed. The only problem is that, well, most of these people are complete fucking idiots. They're hollow, narcissistic, poorly educated, privileged, disconnected, impulsive, weak-minded, ignorant, and completely unqualified to give their opinions on most of the things they speak so loudly about. They've made their careers out of saying words written by other people. They've spent years surrounded by well-paid yes men that never challenge their opinions or call them out on their bullshit. So because of that, most of them have never had to be particularly smart or well-informed. People just kind of go along with what they say, and it's created the false impression that what they say must in fact be correct. They've been safely protected within the Hollywood echo chamber, so that when they decide to share their opinions with the rest of the world, it never really crosses their minds that they might be completely fucking stupid. I mean, don't get me wrong, people say stupid shit on the internet every minute of every day. The difference though is that the average person doesn't have a public persona to protect. The average person doesn't have millions of people who pay attention to what they say, and a news media hungry for scandal keeping tabs on their every move. Truly, familiarity breeds contempt, and the more we see of these people, the less we fucking like them. The more we pull back the curtain on the world of celebrity, the more we've come to realise that there isn't anything particularly smart, interesting, or special behind it. The mystique has vanished, and with it, the misplaced belief in the power of fame. The age of the internet has also given birth to a new breed of celebrities who don't need to be part of the Hollywood machine, or have an army of publicists, stylists, and advisors to reach their audience. All they really need is a webcam and an internet connection because, funnily enough, people respond better to unpolished passion than slick, soulless corporate pandering. Just ask G4 TV. I mean, shit, man, if some drunken asshole from Scotland can find a bit of success online, then basically anyone can do it. And I guess that's kind of my point here. The fact that almost anyone can find a degree of fame and success now has kind of diluted the talent pool and made traditional celebrities a bit less special. And I guess the natural result of that is that they start to feel threatened, and their clumsy attempts to appeal to that same desire for authenticity only exposes how fake and shallow they really are. Now, it would be unfair of me to say that every celebrity is like this, because clearly there's still good people out there that have managed to stay humble, grounded, and grateful for what they have, and resist the darker impulses of ego and attention seeking. There are artists who do what they do because they genuinely care about their craft and have no real interest in the public attention that comes with it. Some of them have even been able to use their fame and wealth to support good causes or raise awareness about important issues, in which case, good on them. But I think most of the time it's pretty easy to tell the difference between an actor who quietly donates his salary to a charitable cause without expecting anything in return, and a fame-hungry loudmouth spouting hollow political talking points on social media because they think that's what people want to hear. People have got an eye for fakery now and they don't fucking like it. The end result of all these different factors is that we're kind of transitioning into a post-celebrity world where being famous just isn't that special or unique anymore, where normal everyday people can have their ideas go viral overnight with a single well-written tweet, and where being a big deal in Hollywood doesn't make you a big deal to the average person anymore. Now don't get me wrong, there's always going to be a place for actors, entertainers and performers of all kinds, and there's nothing wrong with being fans of their work, but I guess my point here is that their work is what should matter, not all the stupid shit that's been tacked onto it. Fundamentally, they're entertainers, not pundits, philosophers, leaders, or thinkers. Their job is to amuse and distract us, not to lecture, berate, and guilt us into thinking like they do. In fact, fuck what I've got to say, Kurt Russell expressed it better than I ever could, so I'll leave you with his wise words instead. There's no reason entertainers can't learn just as much as anybody else about a subject, whatever it is. But I think what's sad about it is that they lose their status as a court jester, and I'm a court jester. That's what I was born to do. And you know what, Kurt? You're really fucking good at it. It's a shame more people weren't like you. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now.
For that, it was not expected or anticipated, and I don't like doing that, but now we're caught up. I try to read all of the super chats that come in every stream, so yeah. You hope the girls didn't get my beard and nose. Well, I guess they're not really old enough to find out if they have a beard yet. We'll find out at some point. Was she with Drax? No, Drax is on vacation with his wife or whatever. Actually, I don't think I think he's on vacation away from her for once. For once in his life. Angel of Sin. Has the lead attorney ever said which zone of Georgia he's in? I think he's in Atlanta. I think the lead is in Atlanta. Drex says daughter. Oh, sure. Sure, he's on vacation with his daughter this time. All right. Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure, Drex.
You fight well in a cage. Let's see how you
You know, I talked to the lady while I was doing my taxes, and she told me how often you've been visiting. Very, very breaded, my friend. Very, very breaded. Is Johnny Depp going to take the stand? That is the rumor. I don't know. But if they needed an hour of housekeeping time in addition to the hour for lunch to quote unquote work out some video with the defense, it might be because they're about to bring Johnny on and they want to get some agreement or whatever over those over the video evidence they're going to introduce. But I have no idea what specifically is happening. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Oh, by the way, while I have a moment for housekeeping purposes, tonight, if you don't know, I do a live stream every weeknight at 11 p.m. Central, except when I'm covering trials and I'm literally too exhausted to do anything. But that is not tonight, and hopefully not any night this week. This trial actually having Fridays off is a huge boon to that, because I know I can push through Thursday and then Friday I can rest a little bit during the daytime. But so tonight, Adam Krigler and I will be finishing our review of the Jack Murphy interview, his big return to the internet interview, where he has so far, we're not even halfway through the interview, and so far he has claimed success for he has claimed to be a big part of the reason for Tim Pool's success in a weird kind of roundabout way. I don't think, to be fair to Jack, I don't think he consciously meant to do that. I think his inherent narcissism brought him to that conclusion, which was very funny. So claimed to be responsible for the success of Tim Pool's show, claimed to be part of the original Manosphere, the good one, but also then claimed that the Manosphere was something that you would grow out of and not speak into, or certainly wouldn't speak about in public. Claimed to really have these private views that were kind of just exploratory, despite the fact that those private views involved having someone else have sex with his wife. I'm not, this is just the first portion of the interview. It has been rather crazy. And also talk about how he's really actually super smart and actually gets to talk to all of the smartest people in the world, while demonstrating that he has no real knowledge of anything that he's talking about. So it's great. Adam Krigler will be on with me tonight to discuss or to watch the rest of that. It should be a fun show. If you want a different sort of change of pace and you're able to be up at night, the night shows are a different animal than the trial streams or daytime streams. They're a lot more laid back, usually involve a bunch more whiskey and quite a few jokes, and sometimes the subjects are and the subject matter is a little bit ridiculous. So there you go. What do we got here? Farmer Sneed says, "Where's the first part of the review on Krigler's channel?" No, it's on mine. I think it was Friday. Yeah, it was the Friday live stream that I did. And Jack Murphy's in the title of it. So. Ty Beard! What's up, Brigada Law, you fargan bastard? Ty, I'm going to assume you're busy, but I'll send you the link just in case you want to pop in for any time during today. We're watching this trial, but the trial is on lunch until 2 p.m. No, wait. 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. And it is, it's pretty interesting. Some of this stuff is very frustrating today. But we're watching this trial of Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. And, yeah. But if you want to pop in, you're welcome to. I'm sending that to you right now. I'm gonna pop in. You go ahead and do that. I've sent it to you, big guy. Hope everything's going well for you. I know you've been pretty busy lately. So, okay. Let me get some more of these super chats from today. Matrix says, read my super chat, you slacker. Thanks for all you do. I learned so much as I'm typing this. Court TV said Johnny Depp would testify today. Yeah, that's the reporting, is that Johnny Depp will testify. But we won't know until they actually call him. That's the assumption. Robin Kellum says, I'm with you night and day now for the next 6 weeks. I'm on, so just move in. I'm not going to run your kids around town, though. Yeah. No, it's, look, it's great. One of the big things, and this is what you guys have enabled, frankly, and I'm humbled and awed by it, is the support for the show has allowed us to do that, to have someone come and help us out so that I can, and the main goal I had from that is, one, reduce stress on Lady Rackets, primarily, because she does a ton, and I love her very much. And so I hope, I always hope that if I can do something to help her out and with all that she does, then I do that. But two, to allow me to do more content, and specifically stuff like these trial streams. I've been long wanting to add a daytime show to the nighttime show, because I know there's a bunch of people that would love to watch these things live or watch anything live during the day, and I just couldn't do it because I was always just sitting in my car in town and just burning hours. Like, these are hours I could be making stuff. Even when I wasn't able to do live stuff, I would have short videos that I'd want to record and edit and get out, and I couldn't do it. So, but y'all's support and helping the channel grow and all of that has made that possible, and it's fantastic. Thank you so much for that. You'll never know how much I would love to thank all of you personally with hand jobs or whatever. I mean, depends what you're into. But yeah, thanks for that. Did I catch yesterday's paid chats on Rumble and Odyssey? Yes. Yes, I did. I did do that. Because I knew I wouldn't be able to get them today. I will say, though, I don't use lotion on my hands, so it might not be a pleasant experience. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The Dragon's Treasure says, time for the deposition. Use code Amber Poops in Beds at thedragonstreasure.com, or I am going to hammer Ricada with more puns, drink tea, or make Nick suffer. Rude. Very rude. Oh, also, one other thing. Just dropping a whole bunch of stuff here. Last night I had a fantastic and fascinating guest on, the DUI guy. If you want to learn a little bit about DUI, the DUI law practice from a guy who not only is like the guy for DUIs in Kentucky, but also has a YouTube channel showing him in court doing these things. I found it fantastically insightful to see how DUI practice works, to get some reality about the practice of it, the problems with it, the good, the bad, all of that stuff, how you do it. DUI is a highly technical area of law, and people just think, oh yeah, well, criminal defense, you can just do some DUIs and stuff like that. It's not actually that simple. DUI is like I said, highly technical, and it's a difficult area of law to practice, but it's consequently one that, for all of the expertise required, the payoff isn't that huge. So people who specialize in it, and do a really good job of it, they're invaluable to those defendants, frankly, and it's a hard thing to defend based on how the prosecution of DUIs is set up. So if you want to learn about that, go check it out. Last night, you can just go to my channel page or whatever in the live streams. But it was a great conversation. Guy's really cool. I like talking to him. Hopefully we'll have him on again at some point. 11 Bravo Crunchy says, Nick, saw your exchange with Ralphie on Twitter. Clearly, the only fair and prudent resolution to that conflict is single combat. I will second for you. Okay, sounds good. Fropunk says, has anyone brought up the fact that Depp studied, partied, and lived with Hunter S. Thompson for his role in Fear and Loathing? All of these wacky texts are basically Hunter/Gonzo. What is someone at my door? Nope. Okay, weird. I heard a thumping. It was probably from the kids upstairs, but oh, NCAA Cat's in the chat. Oh shit! Goodness gracious, Sky. They ended their broadcast and switched to some other thing. Just so you guys know, NCAA Cat, that's Drex's wife. Very married. It's really beautiful, their relationship. But she's in the chat. Hey, what's up? What's up, Cat? How you doing? Real Hydro PX says, do you think birds of a feather flock together? I know that that's a weird idiom that I don't quite understand, but sure. Warzone Brother says, I'm in Kentucky. That's a must watch. Yeah, watch it. Last night. It was great. And it's up on YouTube or whatever right now. It's I had a good chat with the DUI guy. Like I said, would love to talk to him more about some subjects. And you know, if we could only get like a celebrity televised criminal DUI trial, that'd be great, right? That would be good stuff. We could bring him on, talk about everything that's going on. With that, I would love to do something like that, but we'll have to wait and see. But other than that, just talking to the guy was very cool. Next, G-Man says, has the defense called any witnesses who corroborate Amber's claims yet? Has it all been a setup that nobody ever saw could have happened? Yeah, that one so far. But remember, the defense has not gotten to call their witnesses yet. The defense will call their witnesses after Johnny Depp's team rests. So they'll be done, and then the defense gets to stand up and make their case. At the end of Johnny Depp's case, you should feel that the needle has moved in favor of Johnny Depp. That's how you, assuming everything goes well, that's how you should feel. Then the defense will get up and make their case. And at the end of their case, you should know where you fall on that, right? Like their job is to make you go to Amber Heard's side. So that's how that goes. Okay. Let's see. Silver Stacks sent a cool sticker. Thank you. Casey says, bros before chodes. Very, very important. How long do you think Depp's questioning will last? Probably a while. It may not be done today. It's hard to say what they have planned, but you'd think you want to keep Johnny Depp. Both sides want to keep Johnny Depp in front of this jury as much as possible. The prosecution, because one, they've got to believe that Depp is their biggest asset, his charm, his charisma, his ability to connect with people. Some actors are acting. Johnny Depp seems like he actually does make good connections with people organically outside of the box office as well. We've gotten some good testimony. People just seem to like him. But that could be false. Who knows? But they probably want Johnny Depp up on the stand. He's also got the most information about the relationship for their side. The defense are going to want to rake him over the coals. They're going to want him to crack. They're going to try and bust through the celebrity veneer. They're going to try to discredit him, to make him look like a liar, to make him look like an abuser. You will if you like Johnny Depp, you will probably really be pissed off during the during Johnny Depp's during his cross-examination. You will likely hate what the defense is going to do, because they're representing Amber Heard. Remember, from their perspective, they need to cast Johnny Depp as an abusive, wife-beating pile of garbage who hates children and puppies and chocolate, and who steals candy from disabled veterans who have their minds reduced to that of 4-year-olds. I mean, they have to make him a villain for the jury. That's their job. They have to overcome his charisma, and they have to do it with brutality. And they'll want a long time to do it, because you can't be obvious about it, right? You can't just come out and be like, "Isn't it true that you rape nuns on the weekend?" Like, you can't do that. They're going to have to get in there. They're going to have to start just picking apart his story a bit at a time, a bit at a time, a bit at a time. What they want is admissions from him that he has hit her. You struck her, didn't you? You slapped her. I mean, it was open-handed. You slapped her, didn't you? You yelled at her all the time. You berated her in front of her friends. You did this on this occasion, didn't you? Don't you remember telling her that she was worthless right in front of her sister? Like, that's the stuff you want to get out of Johnny Depp on the stand, and they're gonna be brutal in going about it. Speaking of brutality and violence, I would love to welcome to the stream my friend, Mr. Ty Beard.
Hey, man.
How you doing, brother?
Well, I got a little bit of strep throat, but other than that, I'm fine.
Why do you have strep throat? What'd you do
I don't
wrong?
know. My God, how much time do you have?
You didn't wear your mask.
The
on a
way
plane
the
or
wages of a
something.
no, the wages of a sinful life. By the way, the mask mandate, at least for now,
Yeah.
goodbye.
It is gone.
Yeah,
It is
and
gone.
the mask clowns are going to try to bring it back, but I just don't think the people are going to tolerate it. I could be
Well,
wrong, but
I mean, the good news is that I believe that the administration announced that for now, because it was just an injunction, right? But for now, they have decided to, in accordance with the injunction, stop attempting to enforce.
yeah, did you see the Twitter video? There's probably a lot of the pilot telling the people on the plane no masks and you know.
Yep, I did. I
So-
did see that. It was great, and it just goes to show like how unpopular and how ridiculous the masking has been. Look, I don't think so personally, but for other people, there may have been a time where they think that was appropriate, but the time is long past. I mean, you've got tons of people vaccinated with the thing that's supposed to work, and once you get to a certain area, like, you just got to stop this the thing, because the people who are at risk are people who are quote unquote choosing to be at risk at that point, and you let people make their decisions, and that's just freedom.
Yeah. Well, of course, I don't think that the mask advocates were ever particularly concerned about anybody's health.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
but I'm running with pretext here.
Right,
Ty.
right. But that's their story, and and they're sticking to it, so we'll stay there. But how you been doing, man?
Oh, just peachy. I guess busy working 9 to 5 or whatever. Following along with this trial, this thing is going to be 6 weeks time.
Oof. Wow.
Yeah.
I need to get the Amazons hooked up with you and let them come on your show occasionally. They probably know more about this. I have been working, as you pointed out in your monologue. I just had this bubble of free time and popped over and saw you were alive. Hey, Nick, what's up?
Yeah. We'll probably need to talk about this off stream. I'm gonna need legal representation because I have bought a scythe and I'm going for a reaping in Washington after paying my taxes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna start at the state level though. The harvest is coming.
Yeah. Hell is coming with you. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot. It's that time of year again, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. It was.
It's all a painful blur when you live in the world of having to make estimated tax payments, right?
Hola community, welcome to Blender Today Live. We are back from a little break, 1 week break that we took to work on some projects that, well, one specific project that is gonna be announced more formally soon, but it has to do with the targets of 2022. Speaking of 2022, we have two announcements to do this week, two big announcements. One of them, it's not a call to action, it's just, well, maybe it's a call to action, yeah. What is the action that you have to perform is to save the date. Which date? 27, 28, and 29 of October, because Blender Conference 2022, it's back. Let's not even consider the possibility of this thing not happening. Come on, it's been it's has to happen. You know what? Because this year, 2022, marks 20 years. If you remember, if you've done your homework, you might know that Blender became open source. It was available online since 1998, and before that, it was available offline. It was sold. But in 2002 is the big campaign to reach 100,000 euros to free Blender. That's what made it open source, and it was celebrated by having a Blender conference, the first ever. So this year in October we celebrate, actually October 12th I think is the anniversary of Blender becoming open source, but the conference is going to take place on the last weekend of the month, which is usually for Europe, this area of Europe is the daylight saving time, so you get an extra hour of sleep on Sunday. So yes, will it be broadcasted? Yes, it will. Actually, the conference this year takes place in an amazing place from the 1772 or something like that. It's this amazing place in the heart of Amsterdam. It's in the Keizersgracht Canal. So imagine how decadent it is, but it has to be because, you know, it's and actually it's I think it allows even more people than last time. Last time we had up to 500. I think this one can go up to 600. Just in case, you know, maybe it's gonna be a big thing. But hey, this is super neat. A lot of room, by the way. These are just a few of them, but there will be plenty of room, plenty of places to hang out, and it's just beautiful. So I hope to see you there. If you can't make it, there will be an online event, so that is one thing I wanted to mention. And speaking of online events, the second announcement I have to do, this is the first one was a call to action. This one, not so much of a call to action, but only if you want to, because the Webby Awards are going on right now. The voting for the Webby Awards, it's going on, and Blender has been nominated to be as a best creative production software. And you may have remember that Blender got some kind of nomination in the past, but that was for Asian 327. That was for Blender Studio. This is the first time, I think, that Blender becomes Blender. It's part of the software, you know, actual Blender being nominated. So go there, vote for your favorite software. I think Blender currently is in the 3rd place. So I mean, there is some really good competition here. So, but I don't know if they are open source though. No, I don't think open source is an aspect here. But let's get into the news of today, because there's plenty in all areas. We have new stuff related to colors, painting, user interface, animation. There is even some animation updates today. There is cycle stuff, geometry nodes, grease pencil, you name it. There is all over the place. Even faster importer of OBJ. So plenty of things to see. Remember, if you don't want to watch the whole episode, you can just look at the description. There is the links to everything that I'm sharing today. Literally every link. So you might as well, if you want, skip the entire show and go click on the links like I'm going to do now. And they are sorted more or less in the order that I'm gonna go through them. So the first one that I want to show is the big, is the name of the episode, is the big change that it's been around for, if you've been using Blender experimental, so the builds that you download from builder.blender.org or building your own, you may remember there was for a while now the sculpt vertex colors, that concept that you could sculpt in vertex colors. You could color in sculpt mode. Was a bit confusing. The whole the main idea behind this was to make vertex painting faster, basically. And because of the structure, the mesh structure that sculpt mode uses, it was a right fit. And also there is some potential artistic freedom there where you can sculpt and paint at the same time. We're gonna see some of these news later. But the first and the biggest one, is to basically unify. You gotta start somewhere. So basically unify the old system that Blender has for the classic system. Let's not call it old. Let's call it classic, legacy. So we are classic. Also, I'm not 35. I'm a 30 classic. A 25 classic. All right. The commit goes as follows: unify vertex and sculpt colors into new system. So there is a color attribute system. What difference does it make to you? Well, not that much, except that there is a big change in the user interface, is that there's no more vertex colors paint mode. So the mode now is in the mode itself, vertex paint mode, that hasn't been merged yet. The new mode with making it faster and all that. So it's using the old system, but the attributes system is here. So what you can see here is that there's no more vertex color panel. Now there is a panel called color attributes, which is more correct. And from here you can create those attributes for painting, basically. So you have face corner. There's two domains, one where you can paint on the vertices themselves or in face corners, which is the default usually. Remember, like that case where you can paint on a corner and the rest of the other faces connected to that vertex were not painted. Well, that is face corner. You can also create an attribute from here. You can name it, give it a domain, vertex or face corner, and it has two options: color, byte color or just regular float point attributes. So this is pretty neat because it makes it closer to, it's all attributes. In the end, there's attributes for everything, and the moment you make it a color, it just shows up here. So in the end, it's all attributes. Vertex groups, it's just instead of a color, it's just a value, a floating point value in a vertex. Then the same with pretty much everything else. A shape key is a position of a, well, it has some other extra goodies there, but it's also a position of a vertex, right? So it makes sense that that this is unified. There's more to come later, so stay tuned for that. You can read the commit log, you can see the excitement of the community here. But there's no vertex paint mode. That is being reviewed in a separate patch that is yet to come. But exciting times ahead. In it. Okay, next. There's more painting stuff, but I'm gonna tackle those later. First, let me go into the. Wait, I didn't do the sound stuff today. Let me do the sound stuff, such as user interface. So let's talk a little bit about my favorite. I know we have a whole new color system, but my favorite feature of the week. I should have a special sound for this. It's like my feature of the week and a transition is tooltips description. Tooltip support for nodes. Labels, node sockets, nodes stuff. No, not labels, but the sliders. So if you are new to Blender, this might not make a lot of sense. It's like tooltips. What the heck? That's like 90s stuff. Well, Blender was a bit stuck in the 90s regarding tooltips in nodes. The even though the nodes has been around since 2005 in Blender, 2006 the actual release of Elephant Stream. But the when you mouse over on these settings, it will always say like something about socket uncommented, something like that. Like it didn't really make any sense. So there's been a lot of requests from the community. There was even plenty of right-click select documents about this. There was this very nice proposal, even like specifying the area. There was this even very nice proposal, even like specifying the area. Super well done. Who made this proposal? Liao, thank you for doing it, and also contributing to Sprite Fright and Blender Studio and the development fund. So this is super exciting. It is here. However, don't expect, and this is where you come in, don't expect tooltips to appear everywhere. You will still, when you mouse over, you will still see the tooltips where there weren't any, the bad tooltips, because this is adding support for it, but not the actual tooltips. That is a huge amount of work that hopefully the community can take over. If you know more or less what each one of the sliders do, there are plenty of examples. If you need help on that, there is a blender.chat. The community there can help you. If you need help building Blender, usually on the wiki you get most of the information, but if you have any issue, there is blender-builds, a channel just dedicated for that. Then there is support, of course, and there is the respective module channels, like shading, if you want to tweak the tooltips. For example, if you are here in shading, for example, and you know what base color means, you know what it is. What is base color? Well, you can just, if you know how to compile Blender and find this setting, which you can probably do via like the tooltips, like the Python tooltips, maybe, like the RNA. Yeah, this would be pretty handy to do. But it needs the help from the community. So if you, actually here for geometry nodes, Lucas mentions that if you want to have an example on how to add socket descriptions, check the cylinder node, and that way you can see what you can copy paste, and hopefully this can become a community effort and everybody can contribute and have it. What else? Especially because if you add it to the actual definition of a tooltip, it will be reflected in the manual. So it's actually a win-win for everyone. It's also going to be updated in the manual. So okay, next update is related to UDIMs. So the UDIM grid options now have been moved into the overlay panel. This is a change that
Asmon's gonna get a strike too then. I saw this, so I know this might not be a surprise to anybody. But the guy, Quantum TV, tried to take down his video. Unfortunately for him, YouTube actually knows what fair use is and rejected his takedown request. And I responded to the Act Man, and I said this. Imagine having an Elden Ring, because this is what he said after this, right? I'll be looking into sharing Quantum's abuse of the copyright system with important people at YouTube, as this is something that can lead to the termination of your channel. He's also been evading his previously ban on YouTube, so it's unfortunate he picked this battle. And I responded, and I said to him, imagine having a take on Elden Ring that's literally so bad that you end up getting banned for it. That's too fucking bad, isn't it? That is just too fucking bad. Wow.
saying?
I would say a David Tennant and Martin Sheen.
Good Omens?
Good Omens.
I'd take that over anything we've been getting from. I was gonna say, so like, what am I even referencing? It's like definitely Marvel with all of their god stuff, including Kang. I know he's not a god, but I mean, he's like the most powerful fucking creature in the universe. So I don't know, and like the most longest living one. What's the plan with him, by the way? When are we seeing him again? Not that I want to.
There is no plan. There's no plan.
Oh, great.
We're just making it up as we go. Okay, so the universe fracturing at the end of Loki was completely separate from the universe fracturing in Doctor Strange.
Was it? This is the question I've had.
Related in any way, shape, or form.
The original plan, right, was to release No Way Home after Multiverse of Madness, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So
yes, it was.
I think they probably said like Loki was just a separate thing, or maybe those three, Loki, Multiverse of Madness, and No Way Home, all of them could have been intertwined or causing each other. It didn't matter which fucking order they bring them out because the fans will fix it for us or some shit. That's probably what they're thinking.
And WandaVision, completely
yeah.
from everything else. What happened was the order got mixed up, but they didn't have a plan. So they're just waiting to see which one sticks, and they'll like make it connect later. But if people actually think that like, okay, we're gonna have King, okay, appear in these two films, and then he's gonna like cameo in these two films, and then we're gonna bring in the Fantastic Four, and like they do not have a plan like that.
Yeah, and don't forget Morbius and his weird Venom world too, and they're
Sony doing their own thing.
Yeah.
On the side.
Morbius would be like it's just a punching bag for the internet. Nobody likes Morbius.
We're all united in our hate for fucking
Morbius sweep, and everyone's saying like it's gonna make a more billion at the box.
More billion.
It's all memes, Gary. I was like more billion as a. It's good shit. Like, I for one am very much in favor of being able to finally, for everyone to be honest about one of these movies. It's rare that we get a chance for that.
It is very rare.
Morbius is like the Gillette of the superhero movies.
It's like picking on it. It's kind of like picking on a special needs kid.
Boys will be boys.
It's not. I mean, of course they're gonna like when something's that bad, everybody's gonna pile on. It's what we've been fighting since Captain Marvel, where it's like that is clearly a bad movie. Sure, there's gonna be a percentage of people who like it. I accept that. Billion-dollar hit movie. Majority of the fandom liking this bullshit. I call it utter bullshit. Nobody talks about the movie since it aired. Everything they do talk about is political. It's not about plot points. It's not about, man, I really loved Annette Bening as fucking Marvel being Annette Bening. You know, like that was really great. You know, nobody brings that up. Everybody brings up Nick Fury got.
She was my favorite.
Oh my God, she was terrible. She looked like she had been out of acting for years. And she had been. So,
yeah.
And it would have been better for the story. I mean, it would have been more entertaining to have the male Marvel be Carol Danvers' love interest and die. And then like the male character dying and then passing the torch literally to a woman. That would have been a better story. For one, you would have had this connection. She would have had motivation. You know, like you killed my husband or my lover. You know, that like, but that's too heteronormative. So we can't.
Yeah, that's way too straight, Gary. Come on.
Leaving power from a men. So we just swap the genders. Then it's just meaningless women going, man, you're really awesome. No, I'm not as awesome as you. And then Brie goes, no, wait, I am awesome. Never mind. And then
You're right.
Becomes more awesome. That's the movie. That's the hero. That's the hero's journey, ladies and gentlemen.
Go women.
Yay, boobs.
Boobs.
They don't have any boobs.
That's true.
Yeah. Have like mix in. I mean, there is a book called The Death of Captain Marvel. You could have mixed that in somehow. But I mean, it would have been better if they introduced him and her early on. But Kevin Feige likes to come out and say it was all Ike Perlmutter's fault, that he shot all this shit down, that he was the sexist, although he was trying to sell a Captain Marvel movie. He was trying to sell a movie for all his stuff before the MCU came around. They were going to do a Black Panther movie with Wesley Snipes that got shot down. But then, Kevin Feige created this whole fucking narrative because Perlmutter was a Trump supporter. right? So it was just easier to call him racist. And the guy doesn't do interviews. He doesn't like his picture taken, so he's not going to respond because he's a famous recluse. He's weird. He's a weird recluse. And like Rich, and then Kevin Feige got him removed from the board, like this film producer. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, there's all kinds of shit going on behind the scenes, and Kevin Feige is well, we're finding out what Kevin Feige is. He's just a producer. That's all he is, and he's now producing rinse and repeat shit, and that's what we got with Moon Knight and Thor. You can pick. The Moon Knight third episode was dumb. It was boring, and it's very, very obvious what this big twist is going to be. Did you guys know that? I mean,
there's a third personality in there.
Yes.
There's a.
They've kind of given it away
Clearly.
already, haven't they?
Yeah.
They did, like massively, and everybody's all, "There's the big twist coming." I'm like, "What twist?" There's a third personality. It's gonna be.
I mean, you could see it in like the opening because he's got like there's three people that he's, you know what I'm talking about, in the opening, because he's got like split into 3 different people.
Yep.
So it's already in there. Like they've already basically given it away in the opening. But like I thought it was interesting because the gods thing I thought was interesting at first, like at the beginning, and then it was like immediately they let you down with the gods thing. It was like we don't you know what you said, as we don't discuss mortal stuff, and then 5 minutes later it's like, yeah, we're just gonna butt into your business and we're gonna do all this stuff.
Yeah, we don't get involved in the struggles of mortal man, and then 5 minutes later just like, let's get involved.
Yeah, and then the other part too was kind of stupid because like they're all possessed or whatever by the gods, and they're like circling him, but then every time he gets possessed, like Khonshu comes and goes, so he's constantly like, and he's just like, I'm like, well, they're all standing there. I'm like, why doesn't Khonshu just possess him and just stand there like a normal person and talk to him? I don't understand.
Well, if he
this
comes
whole-
across as unhinged, it'll be easier to discredit him. That scene is horrendously awful. Like,
It
they
was
basically
terrible.
all the gods meeting up. That's got to be some kind of like cataclysmic event. Like, that's super important. And when they're like Osiris, and it's like a balding middle-aged sort of guy who's come home from work, I'm just like, okay, I get it. He's the Avatar. He's not actually Osiris. It's just that Osiris. I don't know. All right, it's fine. It's fine. We'll move on. And they're all like, okay, so what's the claim? It's like that guy trying to raise Amit, which is basically like end of the world shit. And all the gods don't want that to happen. Then they're like, prove that he wants to do that. And then they bring the guy in and he goes, I'm not. And they go,
Okay then. Yeah.
I've seen people
He's
defend this.
done
They're like,
nothing
hey,
wrong.
there was no evidence. And it's like, they didn't even try any. They just asked him. Why the hell would he admit to it?
Yeah.
Are you trying to end the world? No. Okay, that's fine by us then.
We're gonna go back to gods.
There was a guy on Twitter. This is gonna surprise you. There's a guy on Twitter that was just like, "Is this you, bigot?" And they linked like 30 seconds of my episode 3 review, and I was talking about this scene. And when it was like going on to Mark, and I was like, you can't tell who's who anymore because Steven's meant to be like the beta male. But then they asked Mark to speak, and then Mark's just like, "Oh, I'm not okay with this." And then Mark's fucking crying. I'm saying it's just bouncing around all these personalities like fucking idiots. And then this guy's just like, "You're just taking the piss out of multiple personality disorder."
I thought he was Steven briefly in the council meeting thing. I was getting confused.
Yeah, because
I thought so too.
Wait, have they got the names wrong? Because Mark's acting like Steven now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark was acting like a little bitch the whole time. I was like, what the hell's going on?
I don't like this.
And even when he's like talking to himself, he's like, "You gotta do this, man. You gotta do this." It's like, no, have some freaking balls. Like,
I thought Mark was meant to be the in control guy.
Exactly. It's like he made no sense. And then of
But
course,
it also makes no sense because Mark's killed for Khonshu. He's been Khonshu's like arm, and then Then now Jason's coming in and killing people, which we're not meant to know, but it's so fucking obvious. And then Mark's just like, "I didn't kill them, but you've been killing people anyway. So what? This is so fucking weird."
So, no,
I don't care. This is why I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care.
It's obvious. The 3 aspects of the personality, which were taken from, he like Mark Spector had made up these to Jake Lockley so he could get to the underground and learn crime, and then he had, Stephen Grant, the billionaire. Well, these are now aspects of the Me 2 times up personalities, which is super toxic male, beta
That's
male.
right.
Beta male. That's all this is. It's
This-
fuck MCU through and through.
You're totally right, Gary. And it's like basically, it's like watching a Libs of TikTok episode, like one of those, or like little clips where
Careful, you'll get doxxed.
I know, you're right. Freaking Taylor Lorenz is gonna dox me. But it's like when you watch those weird TikTok videos and they're literally doing the multiple personality thing in one video, like a little 30-second video. That's basically Moon Knight. They're like, this is
Moonlight. That was a great show.
Whoops.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Simple show.
Whoops. But they're like basically like this is the show. We have the 3 different aspects. We're doing this. Cuck, more cuck, less, even cuckier than cuck. I don't know. It's just fucked.
Before the show started, we're gonna get to the rest of the introductions in just a second. But we did get $100 super chat.
Wow.
From Carlton Bach for $100. Says, here's a little thanks for everyone's streams and videos getting me through the brutal midnight to noon 12-hour shift from Delta Junction, Alaska. May the wings of liberty never lose a feather. Oh, hell. That is brutal, but thank you for working.
I done some of when I was at uni a long time ago, and we'd go with like agencies to get some money. So you just be sent anywhere, and they used to send me to this fucking food factory, and it was 12-hour shifts, and you got 2 20-minute breaks a day. So you're working 11 hours, and it was on your feet, and all I was doing was spraying that fucking free stuff over garlic breads.
That sounds awful.
I wanted to fucking kill myself after a week.
You spraying freeze stuff?
Yeah, you spray this like freezing thing over the garlic breads to kind of preserve them.
I'm sure it was safe. It's fine.
It's fine.
British food.
It's fine.
British food.
You should be saying British and then food in quotation.
Did you know? So just before this stream started, I was like, this one thing I forgot to do today. I've done my 2 member videos. I've done some washing up. I've done this. I've done that, and I was like, there's just one thing I forgot to do. I was like, what is it? I was like, oh yeah, eat. I forgot to fucking eat today. Well, it's not like skipping a meal. I know skipping a meal ain't gonna fucking do me no harm. Let's just be honest. But I was just like, bummer.
Hi. Hello, Mahler.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, I just had a nice little cavalcade this week of watching shitty content. I was like, remember, I thought Moon Knight episode 1 was kind of neat, but I just, you know the story. Why should I even say it? Like, it's the same story every fucking time. Oh yeah, that was. And to be fair, at this point, I consider Moon Knight episode 1 a bait. I think it's designed that way on purpose. And you know what else I think is designed that exactly on purpose is that Thor trailer, actually. First thought I had when watching it, I was like, you're lying to me. This film isn't even about what you're saying it's about. The Guardians are probably going to be in it for like 5 minutes.
Right at the beginning of the film, and he walks away from them when they start that fight with that group of people. He's like, this ain't no fun no more. It's going to be 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes tops, it's gone. But did you hear that Rotten Tomatoes posted a synopsis of what the film is?
Oh no, I did not hear. Let's pull that up.
Rotten Tomatoes posted a synopsis, and it went something like, Thor tries to find himself in an era of peace, but then a new threat rises in Christian Bale, who's going around killing gods. So he teams up with King Valkyrie, that stone guy, Taika Waititi, and the mighty Thor. And the 4 of them go on an adventure to defeat Christian Bale.
Gore the God Butcher.
Oh dear.
And just to let you know, Doctor Strange is going to be about Scarlet Witch.
Now this.
You
Wait, hold on.
don't say, Gary. You don't say.
This shocks me. Now 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 this
Didn't
shocks
Benedict Cumberbatch literally say he wasn't sure of what Doctor Strange's like arc even is?
Yeah.
in the movie?
Yeah. And they reshot like 70% of it. It's ridiculous. It sounds like Solo. I love. Have you? I'm just a quick aside. I've noticed people still trying to say like Solo wasn't such a bad movie.
What?
Solo
Who says that?
Movie. Solo is
shit.
Utter shit. It's complete shit. Oh.
I was nearly fell asleep.
What was? Oh, was that the? I didn't even get.
That
to
was
see
the. Oh, sorry. I'll share it again. Yeah, that was the Rotten Tomatoes.
That was the synopsis for the movie.
Yep.
And hi, Nina. We can give your intro now.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here, Gary.
Thor's surprise, and it's always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you. Together, they embark on what is it? Who, to Thor's surprise, inexplicably wields the magical hammer Mjolnir as the mighty Thor. But like, did Thor change? I mean, because Thor does get turned into a woman by Loki in Earth X. Is it Earth X or Universe X? I'm getting old. I'm starting to forget. Help me, chat. Was it Earth X or Universe X? As a punishment.
Well, it is a step down.
It was like a long fucking time ago. It was like decades. So.
Do you think Loki will even be in this movie? Do you think he'll even make a cameo?
Earth X. Thank you. Thank you. Do I think who will make a cameo?
Loki.
Maybe.
Loki's fingering himself.
I guess.
That's all right. He can't because he's lost.
He's locked in Kang. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Multiverse. Yeah, it's possible. I'm amused by the way they explain this as though Thor goes to get Jane to help him fight Gore and then is surprised to see she has Thor powers. I mean, that's the way this explanation runs. It's just like, wait, what? Why would he? But does that mean we're not gonna? Are we gonna get like a passing line to explain how she's worthy?
Probably that.
Cancer.
Yeah.
But like,
well, she's gonna be a variant, right? I mean, I imagine she's gonna be a variant. That like, if she's not a variant, then this is a complete shit show. For one, at the end of Loki, the entire Marvel universe should have been fracturing, absolutely fracturing, and it's not. Like Moon Knight isn't.
No.
Yeah, but I was, but it should. It's not fracturing, isn't it? It was just splitting off the different multiverses.
Like there
well,
was
like allowed the multiverse to exist, which is
Yeah.
confusing because the Ancient One said in Doctor Strange the multiverse does exist.
Yes.
But Loki said, no, we just unlocked it. It didn't exist before because we destroy anything that goes off one timeline.
So maybe she.
Oh, there's an explanation for that. Kang
yeah?
did it.
Kang did it.
That still doesn't.
I know. I know.
I'm really glad that I'm not the
Bad
only
writing.
one that's super confused about how many different weird multiverses there are because I'm so fucking confused. At
There's
this
just
point.
enough multiverses to make sure that all your beloved characters have an ethnic and diverse version of them.
All's multiverses do is dilute. They are gimmicks that you have to go to when people stop reading or that particular writer is out of ideas or you need to reset a fucking universe like DC did. They're just a terrible fucking gimmick that are just cheap copies that don't fucking work. A very rare occasion, like you get Battlestar reboot that works, right? That's one in a million. One in a fucking million. Yeah. So it's just a dilute. That's all.
With regards to the Thor trailer, it's like, how many times is he gonna find himself again? I feel like I'm watching the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Every 5 minutes, this guy's like, I need to go find myself again and put on these jeans. And
White
pass it on
male.
to someone.
White male, so you need to make him gay and dumb.
Did you see that gay scene too in the
Gay and
trailer?
Yep.
It wasn't right. Okay, it wasn't a fucking gay scene. And anyone who says that, I'm gonna fucking punch your fucking teeth in the back of your head. This is the problem that we fucking have, right? Fucking Star-Lord says, I look at all the people when I don't know where to find myself. I look at the people I love, and he's looking at the Guardians because those are the guys that he loves. Thor wants to be involved in that because he's not looking at Thor. So Thor keeps moving his head to get in his eye line because he wants to be loved. Don't we all want to be loved? And everyone's, the internet was just like, oh my God, I fucking died for this gay thing. I bet Chris Pratt was going mad for this gay scene. And I'm just like,
I absolutely believe that was a Taika Waititi like little wink to Chris Pratt, all the controversy. I believe
Exactly, Gary. That's what I thought.
I think he's that petty. I'll ruin you know, everybody like remember in the beginning, people were defending Taika Waititi. That's his humor. That's his humor. You find out that this guy's actually thin-skinned like a mofo. He's got a sense of humor, but he's thin-skinned like a mofo. So that initially when he said, I'll ruin your mythos in a minute, baby, I was like 50-50 on it. I was like, he could be joking. He could be saying, no, he's fucking serious. He's dead fucking serious. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck. And all you have to do is look at his actions since then. And yeah, well, wait for this movie, you know? And I got to give a little shout out to Doug Ernst. Doug Ernst is like a OG culture warrior, right? He's been around, you know, writing about this stuff since 2014. He did a great video on it yesterday, a little 4-minute video. Go check it out. And he'll bring up when he first brought this up, because when I say the comics were the proving ground for all this, I'm not like bullshitting you guys. That's exactly what they existed for. They existed to be the proving ground so these assholes can go, it happened in the comics. Yeah, they suck too. They suck too, except this is actually going to be worse. So as bad as Cancer Thor was in the comic books, she's going to be worse now because at least you got an explanation in the comic book. Wasn't a good one. Didn't like it. Wasn't executed very well. Had good art. That's about it. It's not going to be executed well here. It'll be, as Mahler said, a passing line. He's amazing. That's all. She'll be.
I thought that, like, I can see it from your point of view, but at the same time, with regards to how they said that they were going to ruin Chris Pratt's character and they're going to make him bi now, and the way that they've been treating these characters in the leftist media, and also just generally speaking, how the leftist media wants to tell you that you can't have male friends unless they're gay, like men can't be friends anymore. It just made it so that, like, it gave this little hint of like, oh, Thor's a little gay for Star-Lord, and it's like,
I understand Az's frustration though, right?
I get it too.
It's left open for question, but Taika Waititi knew goddamn well what kind of reaction it would get.
What
right?
he's doing,
So
yeah.
He's playing coy, but they're using gay people. That's the thing is they're using the gay people to fucking go attack your enemies. Go on, Az. Yeah.
This is the thing. With the left, there's no friendship. There's homosexuality and there's nothing else because they are fucking mentally fucking tapped in a fucking head, right? Normal people, that's just a fucking joke that he just wanted to be included because he's Thor and he's egotistical and he's always been a bit egotistical and a bit up himself and he wants to be included in the I want to be loved. If Marvel want to do something with two guys being fucking gay, then fuck. I ain't gonna believe shit until fucking Star-Lord bent over with his fucking head down and ass up and fucking Chris Hemsworth slapping his fucking white ass. Okay? So Marvel either put up or fucking shut up with your fucking gay baiting bullshit because you bait and you bait and you bait just like fucking Doctor Who later. That fucking baited, but you never fucking follow through because you never had the fucking courage to do so. Because you know what will happen if you do.
You want to see tongues, as is what you're saying. You want to see tongues.
I want to see tongues rammed down throats. I want to see tongues in fucking anuses. I want to see fucking schlong.
I believe they say ani. So
only then will I believe that there's some fucking gay going on. Then I'll be like, okay, that is pretty fucking gay.
Sometimes I feel so out of the loop. I just saw that was a reference to the fact that Star-Lord and Thor still don't quite get on because they butt heads about who's the cooler, better guy. and that Starla was clearly like, what
No.
you need to do in life is look to the people you love for inspiration, and then it frames the Guardians, and Thor's like, I'm cool too. That's how I saw it. I didn't realize that.
That's how I saw it too.
That's how I saw it. And then on the internet, it's just
I
like,
saw
oh
it
my
too,
god,
but-
they're making
How
Chris
the
Pratt
internet
gay.
would see it. I absolutely knew how Twitter specifically would see it, not the internet. But don't mean to blame the entire internet. Sorry, but
How dare you, Gary?
no, I
Do better.
I'm on that, Gary.
Did
I'm
you
on
like
that
walking into
internet.
that X-ray girl? Hmm?
I
Say
just
yes.
wasn't expecting such a beautiful
passion.
painted picture.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so
just-
glad you went there
it
because I was
so
ready to call you a bigot, you know?
It was so descriptive, and I'm just like, I don't want to see that, but I mean, as does, so I have questions.
I didn't say I want to see it. I said I will only believe that they're gay when Marvel actually fucking makes them involved in
You
a
know-
sexual encounter with each other.
Even if they do that, though, you know they'll take it out for like other countries. That
Oh, I
you know,
hope so, because then I
Mhm.
get to make more videos and call them out further,
Sure.
and then I get 2 sheds in the garden, not 1.
Then she'll
Or
apologize.
one big one.
Yeah, 1 big. No, it's called a house.
No, a big shed.
It's Bubbles' shed.
Bubbles the shed, yeah. With Cat Mountain. I mean, Kitty Mountain, yeah.
Yeah, Commandant VHS is absolutely right with his $2 super chat. Thank you very much. That is what we're dealing with.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
The jocks, the cool kids have come in and taken over our hobbies, and the activists. The fucktards have come in and taken over our hobbies with no respect for them whatsoever. Now it's just a fucking joke. This is like this. It's to bring back to Doug Ernst. It's Chris Hemsworth doing a Thor impression. That's all it is. It's a Thor impression. It's not acting like Thor. You go back. Somebody, forgive me, but somebody posted up a clip of Odin banishing Thor from Thor 1. It's one of my favorite scenes in the MCU, dude. Anthony Hopkins sells this thing like he's like trying to win an Academy Award. It is so fucking good. You can hear the torture in his voice when he's like banishing his own son, his greedy little, boy, to teach him a lesson, and it could end him, but he needs to learn it. And it was such a great scene. And then you look at this fucking clown show. It's not even close. Kenneth Branagh brought a seriousness to Thor. And dude, the Thor movie, the first one's pretty light. It's like a sitcom in the middle of it. I still like it.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah, because it takes itself seriously. It's nowhere near. You're right. It's like I like it. It's not the greatest thing ever, but I like it. I thought it was a good first shot at Thor, which is really tough to do, and he pulled it off.
Well, and you would have noticed as well if you watch that movie after the latest from Chris Hemsworth Thor. It's like, Jesus Christ, these are 2 different characters. And you're like, yeah, they are. Thor is relatively consistent with Thor 1 and 2, Avengers. Avengers, he's a bit more lighthearted when combined with the team. Age of Ultron, it starts getting strange, and then Ragnarok completely changes everything. Like, it's almost a retcon. People talk about it as 4. It's like they rebooted Thor because they were like, he's too dry or too boring. And then Infinity War took him to punish Thor, which I think all of us were like, ooh, all right, okay, all right, what are we doing? And then Endgame fucked everything up.
Yes, it did. We know how Tessa got her job.
Yeah, so this is a if you don't know what this picture is, folks, the woman on the right, that's Tessa Thompson. The woman that she's kissing is Taika Waititi's girlfriend, and the guy who's there is Taika Waititi.
And good on you, mate. Right. I mean, Tessa Thompson, maybe he gets a smirk out of her once in a while. I don't know, but that's fine. But that is one of the actresses in your movie. And didn't we just go through a Me Too Times Up era where a bunch of people had their lives ruined, and a lot of them unnecessary? Well, I won't even say unnecessarily, cruelly, unjustly had their lives ruined. And some people justly had their lives ruined. But a lot of people got fucked over who did nothing fucking wrong. And then there's this fucker, right? Because he's got the right politics, can boink an actress like everybody's still fucking doing in Hollywood, by the way. Nothing's changed. Absolutely nothing's changed. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
There was a lot of love and thunder going on the set.
With these, yeah.
Heyo.
Heyo.
I actually put the this very picture in the private chat, but with the other ones because there's like 4 pictures.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Commandant
that- bring-
VHS. Good point. Oh, I was just saying, good point to Commandant VHS.
Yeah.
Here, there, I'll share it, Gary. Yeah, you got there you go. New set photos. The kissing Taika Waititi. Then Taika's kissing his girlfriend. Then Taika's kissing Tess. Then Tess is kissing his girlfriend.
Yeah. Did you see on Twitter yesterday? So I retweeted you, right? And then somebody got mad at me for retweeting you, which I don't care. But they said, well, at least Taika Waititi has brought beautiful things to the world. And Nerdrotic has ruined hundreds of thousands of lives.
Oh, no. Wow.
Well, where's the lie, Gary?
Okay, you got me.
Hundreds of thousands of lives have been ruined by
lives I've ruined with my movie opinions. And you too, Gary. You're part of this too.
I wonder what our kill count is.
I'm not sorry.
Remember, they're saving lives. Just imagine, think how many lives have been saved with the Eternals.
Well, yeah, if you guys had said go watch the Eternals, plenty of people would be alive right now.
They would.
I didn't watch that movie. Oops.
Oh no, you're gonna die.
Oh, and, hey, look. Oh wow, legalized adulthood, dude. Jackson.
Wow.
It's the gayness of Thor. Yes.
Now, Uber Geek has actually done some research, and he actually has spotted a thing in the trailer. If you look very carefully, you can see why some people think it's a little gay.
Oh my god.
Legalized adulthood. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna leave that up for a while.
You know, I was like fucking amused as well that they knock out Fat Thor probably in the first minute of the movie, and it's just like, yeah, what a stupid idea. Let's move on. It's like just
It's 2-minute montage, and he's gone.
never should have done it in the first place. What a fucking waste.
That was actually my favorite part of the trailer, where he was working out with those chain things, and I was like, finally, he's getting fit. And I thought that was the chain thing was fun with the skeleton. I was like, okay.
Is this a personal attack or something?
You take it how you will, as.
Also, and that's kind of how I felt about the trailer. I was like, all right, we've got rid of Fat Thor, good. And then he's like, you know, struggling with... The thing about Thor right now is that if we were all given this project to actually write, I would be like, guys, we're in trouble, because Thor is like 3 different people, if you look at his history.
He's like
what the
Moon
hell do we
Knight.
do? And it's like, I'm not sure. But this film seems to posit we're going to be figuring him out in this one. And then, oh, look, that's kind of neat. Look at this little Lady Thor. Oh, that's... And it's like, yeah, you put it right at the end. I'm sure she won't be in the whole movie. Okay, it's fine. I'm sure the movie will still be about him.
It'll be about him, like, probably fully realizing his Thor potential, like, at the end of the movie, and then, like, a lot of the heavy lifting will be done by the mighty Thor, by female Thor, you know, girl
She
Thor.
will
lady
teach
Thor.
him how to be Thor again.
I'm a little spooked that he might get killed or retired.
I thought about that. I did think about it. I don't know if he's signed.
He's the only
beyond
one
this.
to get a 4th solo move. Well, I say solo, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
He's the only one to get the 4th film. Yeah, because Captain America's getting a 4. I'm sure that's going to do great.
But
Captain
you know,
America.
in that case, though, it'll have like a subtitle, right? And it's like a series now that has a replacement fucking actor instead. Like, this is Chris Hemsworth headlining each of the 4, so I have a feeling that they'll be like, maybe it's time for this Thor to move aside, you know.
Well, they're
Give
killing
room.
Guardians off in the next Guardians.
Yeah.
They are. I expect more than half of them to go. Didn't he say something like that?
Yeah, it's that'll be the last one.
Well,
Dude,
Drax
if-
doesn't want to be there anymore. Like the actor, Chris Pratt's obviously canceled.
God, we're losing every last thread that connects to
They
the
haven't-
MCU in a good way.
correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't I read something that they haven't even contacted Chris Hemsworth about something beyond this. So it's one of the actors. I don't know if it was Chris or not. Memories was cheese, but
yeah, if they have him decide at the end of the movie, you know what? I realize I'm just not cut out for superheroing. I'm gonna go now. You, Jane, you take over.
Okay, Jane Foster, and
I want a Jane Foster Thor solo movie right now.
No.
Well, hang on, Mahler, though, because in the trailer, that's literally what he says. He's like, "I'm done
Exactly.
with superheroing. I'm a hippie now," and he like goes and he's a
Was that
hippie.
ever on the cards for him in the entire MCU? It's not like he was. I don't remember him ever being like, "Man, I'm not a fan of superheroing," except maybe Endgame. But
every superhero has quit. But I mean, we're talking like issue 400. Like they all quit at some point. That's part of their journey. But
I'm not sure I buy it. But whatever. I just hope they don't make
Spider-Man
that the
famously quit.
conclusion.
Yeah.
But
it's
sorry,
usually
Aaron, go
after something like really fucking tragic, not like after you get things put together. So unless somebody wants to walk off in that just doesn't happen though. So see, comics are supposed to go forever. There's never supposed to be an end to the story.
Well, and that's
right?
kind of the problem, right? He's been around for what, like 3,000 years or something. Yeah. And I suppose you could argue, yeah, but he lost his friends and family. It's like, yeah, but they fucked that in Endgame. He decided to get fat, and it's been 5 years since all of that happened, right? So, and then he came back to fight in Thanos, and they won. And now he wants to retire. I guess it's like,
he's a completely different character than he was in Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah, he's going to be rebooted again.
Yep.
He's two characters in those two films because he goes from quite stern, fighty Thor, kind of more Thor 1, Kenneth Branagh's Thor, to joke fat bloke who plays Fortnite, and then in Thor 2 he's different, and then in Ragnarok completely fucking different. This is the most inconsistent character in the MCU.
Careful. We've got a lot of competition.
I would say out the main, certainly out the main, like Iron Man and Captain America were pretty consistent.
For the most part.
Thor being the third. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I think you're right. It's just like I just think about the fucking Cap's final decision, which still frustrates the hell out of me.
Yeah, that's because Chris Evans wasn't going to be Captain America anymore. So again, it's just like
he wasn't going to be. They didn't exactly like charm him back, right? They wanted him gone too because they wanted to do the MCU. They wanted to have more more female characters than male characters. That was very important to Kevin.
And they wanted to do Black Captain America.
And they wanted to do black. Yeah, they wanted to do everything they'd done in the all new, all different Marvel, right? And now they are in the middle of it, and it's a complete fucking disaster. It's such a disaster. I'm looking for the one that shows her arm. Oh, we can show Zeus too. I got Zeus. All right. Well, while I'm looking for the one that shows her arm, everybody's like, "Hey, she worked out. That's great." And that could have happened. That absolutely could have happened.
So what?
I know that. Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm just a curious guy. I'm curious why we haven't seen Natalie Portman's workout regimen like on her Instagram, right? And maybe it exists. Somebody show me like her going from like little Natalie to big fucking yoked up Natalie, because that's the kind of thing actors do. It's part of the marketing. I just think it's weird that they didn't do it. That's all. I haven't seen anything. Maybe they were trying to keep it a surprise. Maybe that's her real arm. Maybe it's a stunt woman. Maybe it's CGI. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But
I'm quite confused by this because her arm doesn't look remotely big to me in the slightest. And I'm confused as to why everyone's saying she's yoked up. Her arms are fucking tiny. Even in the picture where she's got the maroon t-shirt on, she's just lifting her shoulders up a bit. It's an awkwardly posed picture. We don't know what she was doing in that moment, but her arms are still thin as fuck in them. By the way, this is Natalie Portman, who wore a dress to some fucking event with the names of a bunch of female directors who she said just didn't get hired in Hollywood. However, she runs her own production company and hires her own directors, and they just so happen to be either her or men. So Natalie Portman's another stupid fucking Hollywood virtue signaling dickwad.
We can do whatever men can do except work out for our roles.
Hey, I don't know, man. I thought she was more buff than freaking Batman or Robin Pattinson in the Batman.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I feel like she worked out harder than him.
Here, I've got a picture of her arm. Her arm is definitely bigger than her little noodle arm, usually. So, well, she's like a little. She's 5'3". That's what's listed. So you know she's 5'1". All right, she is a hobbit. And maybe her feet are
That is
hairy.
mighty Thor you're talking about there, Gary.
I know. Well, hey, Scarlett Johansson is only 5'3" as well. They made her go.
Man, what a great casting for Black Widow. Such a pity.
Yeah, they completely wasted. Completely wasted. Fucking
Solo movie was just disaster.
Garbage.
It's funny, my sister visited for Easter, and she was like, should I see that one? And I was like, you're not gonna like it. And she's like, why? And I was like, fucking villain, his motivation is there's too many girls. And she like looked at me like, what do you mean? And I was like, that's it? There's too many girls. She's like, that doesn't really make any sense, does it? And I was like, it's too many girls.
Did she say a suspicious amount of women?
A suspicious amount of women doing things.
There is. It's so true.
Now I can't see what I fucking saved. I've got so many fucking pictures to look at. But you saw her arm. I'll figure it out in a second.
You saw her arm.
You saw her arm. It's bigger.
But okay, let's just say she did some working out and she yoked her arm. So
Sure.
fucking what? The character was a fucking disaster in the comics. Failure. They didn't know what to do with Jane Thor. They made a Valkyrie for a bit as well. I don't know if she's still Valkyrie at the moment or what she's doing, but it's I don't give a fuck about Marvel doing their tour de force of all their failed comic book pack characters on the big screen. Don't care. I'm not there for it.
Keeping 40 years of continuity. I mean, because they were just crawling out. What they were doing is mixing in some of the Ultimate stuff, but they were just crawling out of like the introduction of the Avengers and fucking everybody. That's like the 60s. So
Which is already a rush in a sense, isn't it? Having
Yeah.
only that set of movies up to the Avengers.
Like, was it
There's the gun.
America Chavez just looks like a fucking disaster in Doctor Strange. She looks terrible. The character looks terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to pick on the little girl, but the
I'm
costume.
talking character.
Yeah, you're right. And the costume doesn't look good. It doesn't look anything like that. I mean,
No.
they just put a jean jacket on her. That's like the lowest effort shit they could do. But that's Marvel now. That's Marvel.
Because they want cosplayers.
They showed the real Thor uniform for like a split second in the trailer. That's like the one thing I liked was that we got to see the Jack Kirby costume, and somebody put on Twitter that they look better. They just look better. They look more fun than these like ski fucking motorcycle suits everybody's wearing. And yeah, it's fucking in 2009 when Marvel was bought by Disney, I knew this would happen. I knew like the comics would be dead. They'd be just dead. And the movies would be really good. I didn't think they'd be good for this long. I'm kind of surprised that they were good. But now they suck and the comics are dead. And what do we get out of it? No, the corporate America, corporate Disney just comes in, just chews it up, brings out their, and a lot of people fucking support it because they're tiny lights. And now it's just, does anybody have any fucking doubt how this is going to end? Like we have the evidence with Doctor Who. It's playing out right in front of everybody's motherfucking eyes. And people still go, maybe we should give it a chance in the trailer. It's fun, people. Wake the fuck up.
Hey,
Shit.
I am more than fine with you going on predictions. Humans do it all the time, and I think you're absolutely right. However, I don't know the movie's bad until I've seen it.
Yeah, you do,
Here-
Mahler.
Gary,
Yeah,
here
you
we
do.
go. Share this. Somebody's
Silence,
saying
Nina. Don't
this
reveal
is the route they want it to go. This is the route they want it to go.
You technically you are correct. This could be
the best kind of correct.
But the thing, which is the best kind of correct? Which is the best kind of correct? It's better than being just normally correct. You're technically correct. But after I mean, it's wisdom. Wisdom comes with getting slapped in the face 7 or 8 times, and you go, you know what? I don't want to be slapped in the face anymore. Maybe I'll do something to avoid being slapped in the face.
You know where I completely agree with you is if anyone expects this to be good, I'd be like, why? What possible reason could you have?
And that's absolutely what they're leading up to.
Ms. Marvel. What is is that meant to be Iron Man as an Ironheart? Because it looks like either Iron Man's had his jaw he's got a weak jaw, or it looks like an eagle's face.
They're leading to that, but that is way too hetero. They want to have Thor making out with Black Captain America.
Of course.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Not female Thor.
When isn't
That
it
you
your
taste like a
bad?
goddess. Why didn't anyone say Thor tastes like a god? When Jane Thor comes up, she goes, tastes like a god.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What? Sorry, Nina. I'm sorry heterosexuality disgusts you.
Just quick aside. Better Call Saul was fucking awesome last night.
Oh shit. That's out.
Is it back?
Fucking awesome last night. It was so good to see something good.
I know what I'm watching as soon as the stream's over.
Dude, two episodes. You get 2 episodes.
Wait, it's Netflix, isn't it? Don't you get them all?
No. It's
Damn.
weekly.
Netflix is
Looks
always
like
been
Netflix are learning.
Soul Wall.
No.
Better Call Saul
Better Call Saul's
weekly.
AMC. It's an AMC production, so it's always been weekly.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So it's Sunday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I'll probably end up doing a review for the final season. I skipped last season, but my God, I was just like, and you know what? It was just right in line with all the other Better Call Sauls, right? You know, and I was just like, I felt like a starving man in the desert. I was like, I'm just enjoying every second of this. This is so cool.
That's how I felt about the Northmen when I was watching it. I was like, oh, this is amazing. But like, I'm gonna watch Better Call Saul when it's finished, and you say it's good, Gary, and I'll be like, all right.
It's good. I mean, it's not as good as Breaking Bad, but I would say it's the best follow-up prequel show ever made to another show. I mean, does anybody in the chat have another one? You might. I mean, I would say the best revival of all time. No, the best revival of all time is Russell T Davies' Doctor Who, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that like ahead of time, because I was like, yeah, it will be a revival, won't it, compared to what Chibnall's done to it.
Oh yeah, this is true.
Not a revival, it'd be resuscitation. That's what it'd be.
Much better description. Much better. But I just wanted to. I did kind of stop working last night, and I'm just like, oh, Better Call Saul's on. Boom, stopped everything I was doing to watch it. I can't remember the last time I did that. So sad. Read a couple soups, and then we got Digby Strawbridge for 20 British pounds. Nothing to say, but 20 British pounds. Thank you very much. That's proper money. Cheers, Digby. I don't know if you meant to do that. We got 20 Canadian pesos from Super Neo Comics. Says it's fine to have more female characters in the MCU, but do not be lazy about it. Thor is his name. The writers too. That's what they're. Must call her something else. I agree. Yeah. She exists as a thunder god type. Change her name and then make her a likable character. They initially tried to do that in the books. That's how it started. It didn't finish that way, though. It did not finish that way.
So you said make them a likable character. They don't know how to do that.
Yeah. See,
There's
that's
a likable fucking woman in this fucking universe.
Kevin Feige just wanted more females. He didn't want them to have agency or personality. They all have the same fucking personality, which is they're all based on like a disgruntled Disney HR director who had to give up a little bit too much integrity for her job. That's pretty much what every Disney female character is based on.
Captain Carter, Haley Atwell, Curvaceous Lady. But this isn't what I want to draw your attention to.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
My attention is drawn.
Because the reply is too good. It's just Captain America. I could do this all day.
I mean, he did, so.
He did.
Yeah, that's why I went back in time, and I don't blame him at all.
Maybe I want to correct something a little bit, like fucking off an entire universe for Haley Atwell.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I can see it. I can see it.
I'm doing a heartbeat. It's a gorgeous woman, beautiful one.
This Captain America though, he wouldn't do it. This guy who like fucked off everything for his best friend. So the would he sacrifice his? No, I hate the decision. I still hate the decision. It's fucking terrible. He's all heroes are supposed to have that little bit of torture that they can't have normal lives. That's part of being a hero.
Yeah.
Dude, we don't even know if he spoke to Bucky before leaving. Like, what did he even tell him? Just like, bye, dude. I hope you're gonna be all right. I guess.
And then we
yeah,
got
Sam goes back and Bucky's like, does he want to speak to me? And Sam just like, no.
This was my reaction to the trailer. I was like, what? The fuck is this?
For one, I love how she's like totally man spreading, and Eric July brings this up with tokenized characters specifically when he's talking about black characters being switched to white characters. The white male character or the male character is the only one with respect and agency, and that's how they see it. So when they do a gender swap or do a king fucking Valkyrie, what you're saying is the only valid thing is the male part of that.
Yeah.
Queens are just as powerful as kings in a lot of cases. More when you're the Queen of England, you're the fucking
Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth II.
You're not king.
Queen
So-
Thatcher.
Queen Thatcher.
Queen Thatcher.
Queen
The Iron
John.
Lady.
But no, that's exactly what they're doing here. So okay, so in the name of feminism, you're going to make women men. And then she finally becomes a king and she looks bored as fuck.
And then she's day drinking.
Doing it in athletics, dude.
She's
Why
so
not do it in
fucking
film?
inspiring. Yeah.
She's like freaking day drinking. That's how interested she is. She's like, I'm just gonna fucking get drunk now.
Yeah. And why was she more worthy than Thor? She was an alcoholic before. Did she get treatment?
No, she wasn't more worthy than Thor. Thor just went, here, you be leader. She went, all right.
Yeah.
This is a man. Yeah, this is a man who had a mental breakdown and has now got to fuck off to find himself. Decided to pick the next leader of Asgard.
Can we talk about the amazing acting range of Tessa Thompson?
Ooh. Sure.
She is one of the greatest actresses of all time. I'm going to show you.
She's pretty good on the casting couch.
That's right. Oh, there it is, right there.
I mean, that's
no,
her girl that cracked you up.
You're just honest. I'm not mean. I'm just honest. I'm going to make
Just
sure I'm not
honest.
showing my messages here. The amazing acting range of one Tessa Thompson. She can keep her face the same expression
Wow.
in multiple films. How many actors, and I mean, aside from the entire cast of the Eternals, yeah, she can look both bored and indifferent.
Dude,
She's
there's
amazing.
a thing when I was playing a stream of the Lego game that people noticed that like the Lego expressions for Daisy Ridley was so much better than her in the film.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Poor Daisy.
At one point it looked angry and it was like, whoa.
You
Lego piece is angry.
know, I was a bit of a fan of that character, like Korg or whatever it was called. Like the first 5 minutes I met him, and now he's in like every fucking movie. It's like, could we like not? I don't like Korg anymore. Like, no. He was fun for like 5 minutes in that prison with Thor, and now it's like, let's go on an adventure together every 5 minutes. It's like,
But that's
oh.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, it's like
And
a
he
little
must
self-insert.
be in his own film because he's amazing. He's just another fucking Hollywood narcissist.
He is. It's so like it's just it's annoying. It's like a self-insert as a rock creature, and he's like, I'm just gonna be in my own movies now. It's like even when M. Night Shyamalan or whatever his name is did it, it was only for like 5 seconds when he would
I
cameo
cannot
in his
allow
movies.
you to make that comparison. M. Night put himself in Lady in the Water as like a misunderstood chosen one prophecy person who's a genius and the future of mankind or whatever. I feel like that's a little worse. Like,
No, but he does it for like 5 seconds in every
It
movie.
gets worse,
you know?
but it was leading up to that. It's like I'm gonna put myself in every movie, then I'm gonna make myself like freaking Jesus.
do you guys remember when
Jesus.
M. Night put in a movie critic character who's an asshole and gets eaten?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
M. Night's a funny man.
M. Night is so stupid. I hate that guy. He ruined Avatar. I was like, I'm out on you. Never again. Hate that guy.
No,
and then he ruined Glass
he just gave
too.
it a twist. That's all. The twist was it was nothing like Avatar.
No, and also he ruined like Unbreakable with Glass. That was a fucking terrible movie.
It was.
Mauler, please tell me you don't like that movie.
I love Unbreakable. Actually.
Okay.
I do
Okay,
too.
great. Me
Unbreakable's
too.
awesome.
I do.
Me too.
Split, I'm like 50-50 on.
You're split
thought
on it? You're
Yeah.
split?
And then I went to the cinema to see Glass with a friend of mine who was like, maybe this is a script from back in the day that he's making, so maybe it'll be strong. I fucking hated that movie.
Thank God you hated it. I fucking hated that movie.
even
You
watch it.
ruined it.
I didn't watch it. I didn't want to ruin Unbreakable.
Dude,
Don't, Gary.
David
Don't
Dunn is
bother.
like one of the most awesome sort of like original superheroes from just a movie and stuff, and he drowns in a puddle.
Mm-hmm. He literally drowns in a
the end of his
fucking puddle.
story.
Yep.
And when you do that, you basically just encourage people to go, nah, that's not canon.
No.
He
It's
didn't
not
drown in a
canon
puddle.
for me. I wiped that fucking movie out of my mind. I was like, no, this did not happen. It's like Chandler and Friends. No.
Oh, you know what? I want to Moon Knight. I'm not done with Moon
Back
Knight.
there now.
Oh,
Back over to Moon
we're
Knight.
circling back like Jen Psaki.
Let's circle back. Moon Knight. So everybody figured out the big twist already that there's a third personality that everybody knew, right? And then they're going to drop the name, and everybody's going to go, who? Who? Because they don't know that like Jake Lockley has changed like 4 or 5 times throughout the multiple runs of Moon Knight there is. Marvel never knew what to do with Moon Knight, right? So people would pick it up because they love it's a great concept. It's a great concept that's never been full. I mean, same argument can be made with Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider had 2 pretty decent runs, but there's no like seminal Ghost Rider. There's a couple of really good stories. I like the comic book. It's one of my favorite characters, but there's still the best Ghost Rider story out there. There's still the best Moon Knight story out there. Although, there's some really good stuff on that first run, but yeah, they're not working with any of it. So Jake Lockley is going to be probably this murderous, toxic male piece of shit, like that Khonshu is keeping from Mark Spector. So, or Mark Spector is keeping from himself. It depends on how it goes. And that will be your Fight Club moment. And I see other people always thinking of better ideas than what we see on screen. And I heard you guys talking on EFA. It was fucking brilliant. Mahler.
Oh my.
The first episode you show Stephen Grant's perspective. Second episode you show Mark Spector's perspective.
Whoa.
That would have been fucking awesome. That would have been great. And that's a way to save money too. It's actually a way to save money. But instead they went really cheap. That's why they didn't show the gods when Mark Spector was switching back and forth. That was clearly a budget decision.
Oh yeah.
So you could have shown Mark flirting with the girl, asking her out on a date. You could have shown all that kind of setup from Mark's perspective in the museum. Then you could obviously have the moments where he's looking into the mirror at Steven from his perspective. Oh man, that would have
been really good.
Clever.
But they wanted to do that Inception thing. That they were like, let's be creative and like do it like within an in, and then we don't know if it's a dream or if it's another personality.
You still don't know. You could still do that without knowing. I mean, another thing that made Inception work and Fight Club work was music, pacing, editing, like some of the best ever, right? And they just don't have that. They don't have the talent to do it. The directing is awful. It's clunky. The editing is fucking worse. And there's good acting. There's decent acting. That's
the music is probably the only thing I like about Moon Knight, though.
Also,
maybe it's a little bit of the Middle Eastern in me, but I'm like, oh, I kind of like this.
The fucking girl, man. Why is she there?
Oh
God, she's terrible.
She's ruined the whole thing. Just ruined the whole fucking thing because you've got this character that's pretty complex with these multiple personalities, plus the god aspect, plus the fucking villain and there's plot. And then you've just literally gone, now we're chucking a woman in and giving her as much agency as fucking you have. Plus we're saying that the god Khonshu wants her to be the avatar for him. And it's just like, you're just pissing all over your fucking main character. That's all you're doing. And they don't want to do damsels in distress anymore because it's just like, oh, that's bad. You can't do a damsel in distress. What's wrong with a bit of a damsel in distress story once in a while? Fuck, we haven't had one in years. And then this woman hasn't heard from her husband for months. She knows that he's putting on a fake accent, according to her, because she knows who Mark Spector is. So he's putting on a fake accent. He's pretending not to know her. She knows, therefore, he's in danger. Because she's like, oh, he's playing and he's in danger because he's not being Mark. He's playing this other character. I got to go help him. I'll track his phone because he's turned the phone on. So he wants me to track the phone. So she goes to him and then she's like, oh, I found you. Here's our divorce papers.
Does anybody have any doubt, right, of what Mark Spector is hiding from her? Like
Small
any
dick.
doubt at all?
It's really small fucking penis.
Like her father was murdered.
Oh yeah, we don't. Wanda, who done it? Like,
To be honest with you, Gary,
who done
I
it?
don't
Oh
give a
no!
fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't ask if you cared. Okay. I guess you would have to care to want to answer the question.
Yeah, you have to care about the characters to give a shit about these sort of things. Some mopey fucking bitch that just turns up with fucking divorce papers, looks at fish, and then fucking says, I'm going to be the bestest fucking ever. Oh, by the way, villain, have a fucking golden scarab. I brought it with me for some fucking reason.
For some reason, here it
It's
is.
not a fucking retarded thing. My dad's been killed. Oh, has he? Fucking hopefully you're next, bitch.
And for some reason, there was like a whole like 10, what was it? 10, 15 minutes of the episode was like her making a fake passport. Like the lady.
I know, right?
What is this?
Look at these amazing women. They can do criminal law, break laws too. Women
Hey, look, I found that way more interesting than what they were talking about. I was just like, oh, that's how you make a fake passport?
Me too, Mahler. I was like, what is this right now?
It isn't.
I'm gonna make a fake passport.
Why be bothered by that? They can't even get the Chinese language right. You think they got making a fucking passport right? No, they didn't.
Dude, when I tried to explain that,
easier, everybody would do it. Okay, Jesus Christ.
I was just
when
like,
I tried to explain that to the guys on EFAB, they were just like, "What do you mean? Like, how could that possibly happen?" I was like, "Because they fucked
but
up."
I got a question though. Why does she need a fake passport?
Yeah, we didn't get an explanation as to why she needed a fake passport at all. Like,
we know Mark's got different personalities. Mark's that we know that, but why does she need another passport? And then when she turns up, she's like, "Oh, because I've made a few enemies."
Yeah.
So what? That doesn't affect your fucking passport.
yeah, like, or what do you want a list? Like, I don't understand.
What are the enemies? The government? I mean, it's Egypt. They have a new government like every 10 years.
10 years, 10 fucking minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
I mean, I can't wait to go to your beautiful country.
And get blown up in a bus.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, there was some bad stuff in there, but I do like her hair. I think she's got extremely nice hair.
Women.
She's got nice hair. I can see myself in her.
I could see myself in her if she'd just fucking shut up for 5 minutes.
Oh
They
my
should've.
god.
They should have. They absolutely should have. That is
Extra
good.
girl, stop laughing. Stop. No.
Stop
I'm
laughing.
not saying it.
Okay. I mean, they literally did the ching chong thing. They made shit up.
What?
Terrible.
They did X-Ray Girl in the first episode.
First episode, they go, "Ni hai shi shou shai."
One of my friends has just texted me to take the piss out of fucking Nina, saying I liked her hair.
Nina, you're losing the audience here. You gotta say you're here, okay?
She's terrible, but I've really, seriously got no problem with her hair. But
That's lovely, Nina. It's lovely.
And
Gary
she's an
feels
awful
It's
actress,
such a
but
redeeming
oh my
feature of the
God.
fucking plot and the fucking
It
TV
was,
series.
it was important.
Nina just pulled out her girl card. It's like, she's a total bitch, but God, she's got fierce hair.
She does.
Hair.
I can finally
My
see
wife does it all
myself
the
in
time.
her.
My wife does it all the time. It's like, oh, I can't stand her, but God
As
damn
a
it.
woman of frizzy hair, I finally see myself.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, الحمد لله الحمد لله كيفك؟ woke up شو الساعة عندكم؟ Oh, you. Okay.
When I'm exhausted, this is why I'm fresh. I'm fresh tonight, man. Yeah, how's it going?
but just a heads up, we're streaming.
Oh, nice.
ممكن تيجي بس على
Yep, yep,
الشات.
على the other. Yeah,
Yeah,
send me an
yeah.
invitation.
Yo. But
Oh,
you're a
so
member يعني you can come here anytime you want.
really? How?
On the right side, the left side of the Discord, there's a channel with a
Yeah,
PC
عندي بس
PC.
I cannot call.
No, it's not call. It's just like it's like a server. You go in and there's like a chat here. You can interact, and you can.
Okay.
It's like the server in the last guild you joined. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's an open server. You can come in anytime you want.
Nice.
Yeah.
High on the throne. Okay. Yep.
Anyways, what's going on?
Oh, alhamdulillah, I fucked up last night.
Yeah.
I died a lot, so I
Oh
quit it.
no, fuck.
I'm back to 21. I was like 55, man, and 54 or 55, and I fucking died, man. That I think I have a keyboard issue. The A key of my chill charge. Maybe because I'm chill charging a lot. It's becoming laggy, man. So basically, it was by mistake. It was not. يعني...
Yeah. I'm 46% now.
I can't see your avatar here. You're we're in a party?
Which avatar?
بعثت لك invite على بارتي يعني بس مش لاقيك عشان
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I did notice. Sorry.
يب لا حبيت اعمل لك invite بس مرة ثانية بس ما it didn't work.
No, the invitation يعني still stands. You just press S and go to current party and you see the invitation. You can accept it there.
Okay.
I mean, I can accept it, that is.
I got شو اسمه فاتزو قاتل عندي double corruption chamber. I put it for sale, man. I have like two now. I'm putting them for sale. المشكلة إنه
It's very nice.
they are not selling, man. I don't know why.
I have a juicy map. You wanna do it?
Yep, of course, man. All yours. لقيت كل iron point, man. قلت damn if Trapper was a thing.
عملت اليوم very good sales, made about 16 exalt.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I sold two my Mending of the Flesh to 15 exit. عارف نسيم? It was hilarious. كانت عندي الميدنج of the Flesh sitting collecting dust. كنت حاطها ب 13 exit. دخلت على الماركت لقيت ما فيش يعني بس يعني it was only me يعني selling that. So basically اشتريتها حطيتها 15 exit ورجعتها. It sold immediately. I don't know how.
Nice.
زدت على سعر 2 exit and I was like what the fuck. It was like 13 exit. Why you didn't buy it at 30 exit? 13 exit.
Oh, we have delirium here. It's going to be wild.
I'm not worried about my defenses anymore, man. About level. if I'm gonna level, I am. If I don't, well, fuck it. I'm gonna die, maybe. No. Shit, I almost.
Don't worry, I'll cover
I
your
almost...
ass.
See, my face is giving his effect.
I'm gonna do شو اسمه next. I'm doing fossil bonuses just to start doing, you know, delve.
Oh, it's different. Fossil bonus. What is? ما فهمت.
يعني مخطط أعمل delve soon.
Okay.
I want to speed up my leveling.
Yeah, definitely the key is.
Come, next level.
Yeah, I'm ready. So the clean up here. A little bit of clean up here.
I'm still يعني كيف بيحكوها anticipating my next death. It's going to be anytime soon.
Shit, my Val righteous fire is OP, man. I just cleaned up a whole corridor, just one run. Don't know what happened.
لأنه يعني my morale will be fucking devastated if I die now.
Yeah, I died for the first time last night وعوضت. المشكلة إنه I died the second time idiotically by the fucking key, man.
Yeah, dying again is fucking brutal, man. It's fucking brutal.
It was about chill charging. I think I need to change the key binding, man. It's fucked up now. And I don't want to change the key binding. I don't want to change the key binding because I'm used to it now.
Go.
Okay, you're not letting. I was with.
No. I need to.
Come. There is the drop of the mirror of the mirror here.
Already dropped.
Yep, here.
Oh. I was trying to keep up with the momentum. That's why. Okay, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, I was trying to keep the delirium on. I guess it didn't work.
I have a good my father today want to pay the شو اسمه the internet thingy, and we changed it to 12 megabyte.
Ah, nice.
It's gonna be soon 12 megabyte instead of 4, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have
That's
really
good.
good connection.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, man. Yeah, I was عشان عنا شو اسمهم عنا الاشتراك is by يعني مرة في العام يعني. So basically any changement you need to do it after the year it's finished. Oh, I hate that Chevroni bitch, man. And I need to do my and I need to work on my maximum lightning resistance. This is how I died.
What?
شو اسمها my maximum lightning resistance.
Yeah, I thought you said you died.
No. قلت لك I'm dying because of the lightning. يعني the only element that can kill me is lightning.
Oh,
For
get
the
that
other...
fixed, man. Get that fixed fast.
I can't عشان عندي it's overcapped already man بس my maximum resistance is it's 87. I need to get it to I need to get it's 78, sorry. I need to get it to 80 at least to be comfortable يعني with lightning damage. What? 65 yep. عندي 78 lightning 83 cold and 80 fire.
I have. Oh fuck! I can't tell. We're in the same place.
Let me get the fuck back. Yeah, I'm away. I'm away. I'm not buffing you. I'm not getting you buff, so
Okay,
I'm not
so
buffing you.
it's عندي الفاير resistance 139. الcold
I'm
resistance.
talking about the maximum, not the resistance on
Oh,
itself.
it's 75, man. It's all
Yeah,
75.
yeah, 75 is bad, man. You need
But
you need above 80, man, to
but
be
but
to be.
I'm doing good. I'm level 99. I'm 46%
يا
now.
نفسي مش فاهم هاو يعني عندي 120 فاير 117 كولد
Dude, I've been
143.
playing this game since the beginning. I never needed more than 75 capres. I never.
يعني هاو هاني ايه فاهم عليك يعني ضد
I think
شيفروني.
your death is the result of a latency issue. That's all. You
Yeah, see
you
for sure. Yeah, I died for latency
yeah,
last night
because
once.
I can see like life-threatening attacks and I avoid them in time. Like 70% من الاتاكس I avoid them because I can see them before they happen. And the other 30% is stupidity, you know. So yeah,
Ah, I think I can. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't believe you have that you have a problem, man. You're just maybe I think you're overreacting.
لا عشان انت مش شايف يعني how tanky am I يعني عارف searing exarch وال eating of the world and Maven can do damage for me man. I can face tank them. They can do nothing, literally nothing. Chevroni, that little bitch man, can kill me with 2 hits. يعني one hit يعني بتاخذ نص حياتي the second hit يعني fuck me up immediately. I died immediately. This is why I was furious last night man about that. I haven't had the taste to play anymore. So basically, I want to watch some video and check PoE Ninja for new builds to have new ideas. I think because maybe I'm not that tanky because of my energy shield. عندي 4500 life وعندي 700 energy shield. I used to have like 5k life and 2.6k energy shield. I was way tankier. But
Mm.
now I'm getting armor. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
When I'm ready and
I
not
mean, I have 2 points. What? I just get in and the ball of fire is on me. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't hear the sound of the ball being.
Yeah, I did. لا بس أنا ما قتلتش ولا mob. She targeted me. He targeted me without killing anything. It
It's
should be
my
you.
minion. My minions attacks and the ball
Yeah, it
it
should be
doesn't.
you.
Yeah, the ball targets in like its nearest targeters, I think,
Ah, okay.
because this is how volatile dead works too.
Come on. There is Nico here. Come on, activate it.
Oh, okay.
This is why I keep the map so I can see which parts did I proc.
Yeah. Careful, there's a ball. Flying
Don't
ball.
worry. Ah, yeah, for the it's targeting you.
Yeah.
And I can't tank it. It's fire damage. Fire damage is nothing. I'm way overcapped on fire damage and
Yeah,
those.
me too. I just don't like to test my luck, you know.
I tanked 2 balls last night.
And I
2 balls
think
of
I
fire.
I think it's not just fire, it's also physical damage, right?
Way full of armor, man. But like I'm tanky. Look, man, I can do all of this without dying. But the simulacrum can kill me because of يعني يعني my speed is not that good. Oh, I'm gonna proc my incubators now. Nice, I have like 5 of them. Nice, this is one. Oh, Veiled Chaos. Danger.
Nice.
What? Yeah, لسه عندي unique and essence map.
Yeah, I think I have a unique map that gives more XP bonus. We're gonna try it next.
Nice. I need to kill Chevroni. I'm gonna, yeah. She's dead. Nice. I'm not playing with that anymore. I'm not giving her the chance to kill me, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hmm.
Hail God Slayer.
Oh, nice. Veiled Chaos can sell for 15 chaos now.
Good.
May the darkness spare you.
Let's see. I have. By the way, I have altered distant memory, synthesized map, and cortex.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm saving them for when I do what's it called the feared.
The feared?
Yeah, so I can just play them again.
Nice.
Oh,
Yep.
nice. I have 7 maps of this. So this gives 150% XP gain. This is a good one.
Yeah.
Although you need to be careful that the boss has some nasty blade attacks in the end.
This is the good thing. I'm immune, man. أحسن شيء بالبيلد هذا إنه it's immune, man, to bleeding, poison, all of that. يعني chaos damage over time is 0 عندي يعني 75% عندي 105% resistance for chaos damage over time. And I'm immune to poison and bleeding, corrupted blood. This is why I'm doing all the content يعني with a huge quality of life.
I think this is the boss here.
Where is no?
Yeah. Oh, there's more
It's
up.
the next room, I think. Yeah, I think he's here. Where is he? Oh, where is he? What? Where is he?
Maybe more up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
there is it. Yeah, it's here.
Okay, he's dead. He was. What? I'm hindered. Okay. Oh, I procced my incubators. Nice. Good scarab. Oh, there is more? Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know where to go. It is like one.
Yeah, it's
few
like this. And فيها outer
Yeah.
layer and inner layer, man.
Yeah,
I'm always finish the outer layer. After that, I do the inner layer.
I don't like this. It's very disorienting to do this.
Come.
There's no
I
linear
know the way.
pathway. No, I know, but it's like we keep separating and coming back again. I don't like it, man.
Yeah, but it's a good experience زي ما قلت يعني.
Good XP, yeah, but if we are too far away, some of us won't get an distribution XP. يعني if you're
Yeah,
zooming and I'm like falling behind, I won't get any XP.
No, we're the same. Just let us
No,
clean this.
it's
Okay.
inefficient. That's what I'm saying.
Ah. Now it's this layer now. What? It's a contrast.
Have time to gather.
That's all empty corridors. Let's
think
do
we're done.
this part. There is one more place. Is this? Now we're done. Yeah, this is the place when I exit all the time.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's dark too. يعني it's not.
No, I don't like. It's not. I don't. It's okay if it's solo, but if it's two guys, it's no.
May the darkness spare you.
What's the shrine?
The shrine?
This map. I don't know. I don't remember this map.
Oh, me too.
Oh, I have a good one. Yeah. Okay. I'm starting to Val now, so I can get more monsters, and it
Yeah,
helps just a
keep
little bit.
Just keep an eye on the modifiers for you, man, to not
Oh
die.
yeah, of course, no doubt. Okay, this one is good, but didn't get much monster pack. Yeah. Anyways, let's do it.
Yeah.
This map is a good one. Then it's a niche. It's a niche map. Yeah, Strand. It's like but it's it's on the shore, so
It's one way. Yeah.
yeah, I like these maps.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's one way, one way in.
Good way to comb the mobs.
Oh, we got a boss. We killed him.
No, we did, yeah.
This is good, man. Oh, nice, man. Your lasers are so good.
Yeah, they do good cleanup.
ايه والحلو انه it's يعني منظمة يعني. I like those. What did that? Oh, it's not my incubator.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm taking a look to my incubator to see when it breaks.
I have to change my shield dash. It's the
Yeah, I'm
Virgin,
thinking
but
about
it's not
changing.
good.
I'm thinking about changing Aegis Aurora, man. Help me out now with my new setup.
I must have time to gather.
في shields بيعطوك +1 to all fire spell skill gems. وبيعطوك like 80% more fire damage. Oh, it's listen.
Woo!
Cortex, nice.
Let's do it now.
That's one for you and one for me, man.
Oh,
You have
rewritten.
two
Wait,
separate.
rewritten. Oh,
Ah,
that's the missing one I need.
nice, nice, nice. Yeah.
Remember when I had that and I forgot to open the Maven on the
Yep, yep,
device?
yep, yep.
Let's see
That
now.
was disappointing, man.
It's on this time. Let's do sideways.
كل مرة قول لي نسيم يعني left right يمين يعني يمين ولا شمال.
Yeah, we just come. Wait, heavy. Oh fuck. Yeah,
Yes,
let's
heavy
let's
belt.
yeah, let's go left.
You had the same as me, man. Heavy belt? Oh, good. Nah, that's fucked up belt.
Right.
Ah, okay.
So
Let's do it
yeah.
at the
Let's go back. Let's go back. Wait. There's a undiscovered lane.
Yeah, trying to get back in time if I can. Empty place.
Yeah, just making sure we comb the entire place. Let's go down here.
Okay.
Oh, what's
What is
that?
that?
Faceted fossil.
Oh, nice fossil, man. Yep.
And there's another fossil here. Oh.
Yeah, there's
Another
a lot, man. I
fossil.
didn't
Oh, that's like
Yeah,
fuck
في
ton of
bridges
fossil.
metal. Yeah.
Holy shit! There's oh wait there's like it's a fossil drops. First time I see this. Oh, nice.
Yeah, لو عندك scotched
let's go down here.
fossils and you don't need them, Nasim, hand them to me.
Which one
I'm
you're
out of
looking
fossils.
for?
Scotched, only scotched. The red
Which?
one,
The fire?
yeah, the fire one.
Yeah, I have shit ton of it. I'll give
Yeah,
you.
I used to have like 100, man. I fucked them up. I was trying to. I'm gonna craft the شو اسمه the shield. Let's come here.
Yeah, I mean, if you need resonators or fossils, just tell me. I have a lot. I've been
Oh, yeah,
stacking.
man, please.
I've been
Please.
holding a lot of fossils and resonators.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
don't
I
have
almost died.
resonators.
Shit.
What? How?
I almost died.
Oh.
Yeah, I went heads on and I forgot to spawn. Not forgot, I lagged out just a little bit. And they dropped my fucking life so bad. I just spammed the life blast.
حسيت انه damage is augmented on the maps now, Nasi. يعني the maps are doing way more damage. It's corrode fossil, man. Come.
Where?
Yeah, you took it already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's wait.
What?
Just look at the map, man. There's like undiscovered areas.
Yeah, فكرت بأنه وصلنا لهذه المرحلة أنك راح يمين شمال.
Yeah, I'm looking where we didn't discover, and I just go back and do it. No, don't need this shit. Let's go here. Come.
There is a deft fossil here and aberrant fossil.
Yeah. We need to make sure we do all the
content.
Yeah. All of them. Clear the entire map.
Cleared, I think.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah. Where's the boss?
Here.
Oh shit.
Oh!
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, the icy
No,
thing.
they filled the entire screen. I was like panicking to get out. Son of the bitch. Motherfuckers.
I'm gonna play. Oh, ring.
Yeah, it's probably shit.
Really?
Increase cold.
Oh, this good, man.
Oh, I think it's a good one. Wait.
Link.
30 chaos, that's it.
Let me see. Gold dress, gold damage, Herald of Ice. Herald of Ice increase buff effect. Mana regeneration, effect of cold ailment. This is a good one, man, for tornado shot.
Yeah,
ما
man.
فيش فيها بس 29 dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a good one. It's a good one. It's not bad, man.
30 kills.
You got out? You're not looting?
I got most of the fossils. What else to do?
Okay, let me just do a quick tour here. Looking for good bases. Don't need
So
transportation.
you need
And I'm looking for a good boots too, man. Not boots. شو اسمهم gloves. I'm considering changing the gloves.
oh.
Okay, what is this? Axe, helmet, no. No.
Mm.
Steel kite shield. No, I'm not. I'm only interested in gloves and good base for crafting. This is the arrow. Robe.
Oh,
What?
it's one exalt, the cheapest
Yeah,
one.
yeah. قلت
Well,
لك نسيم, it's good. قلت لك
yeah,
it's
but because no, because I marked the increased cold effect of cold ailment as well as the.
yep, that's it.
Okay, so dexterity 28. It's still good.
Yeah, it's still good. It's 30. I just and maximum is 30. I just look.
Yeah. There's one selling for one exalt, the other selling for 4 exalt, and
Yeah, put it 2 or 2.5, man. Between
yeah,
both of them.
no, both of them are offline, man.
Okay, so maybe you can, yeah, you can set it for the highest number, man.
Yeah, I'm doing 5.
Yep. Yeah, you will.
It will
If
sell.
yeah, it will sell.
I'm trying to sell the Hunter Exalted Orb for 1.5, and it's not happening. So I'm lowering to 1.3.
Yeah, I think it's one or one. It was down to one last time I
Yeah,
checked.
yeah.
I have one.
How much Scorch fossils you want?
يعني اللي ما بدك اياهم كلياتهم اعطيني اياهم اللي ما بتستعملهم.
Okay,
Just give them to
and
me.
what kind of what other fossils or resonators you want?
شو اسمها fuck. Resonators, I need the one with two with two fossils on it. I think اسمه
Okay,
chaos resonator. And if you have شو اسمه the caster one. The caster
not sure I has. Oh,
caster
no.
or the yeah and or the prismatic. I think the prismatic. Yeah, I'm going back. I'm gonna check. Just let me.
I only have 6 prismatic.
Yeah, no worry, man. It's
Wait,
all
the
good.
cast is what's the cast thing called?
I think prismatic.
No, prismatic is the life. No, pristine is the life.
Pristine is alive. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have prismatic. PRISM. Prism. No, I don't have it.
Okay.
What else do you need?
Let me see. Oh, I have a buyer.
Yeah.
Just a second, man. I'm gonna buy. Oh,
What?
the gold iron point, man. I'm selling the gold iron point
Uh,
for just yani 10 kills. Man, I'm
yeah,
good.
it's useless now. Yeah, man. It used to be like a god tier weapon. Now it's
Exactly, man. When I dropped it, I was so happy, man. So happy to have that. 10 kills.
yeah. Yeah, good times.
Okay.
Good times. I love the trapper.
Yeah, me too. Me, I liked him, but يعني it's a good, it's a new way of playing, يعني it's a new play style.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I had the chance to try it, man.
You're gonna love Essence Drain too. It's an experience that you need to try.
Uh,
And
Essence Drain is
it
the one
used to
with
and it used to be considered the tankiest build in the game.
oh really?
It's impossible to die with Essence Drain. Yeah.
Ah. اوكي عندك ابرث
What's Abrath?
ابرث fossil.
ABRA?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, then it's good.
That's
It's good,
it?
man. Yeah, that's it, man. Thanks, thanks. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I'm gonna try to craft this بعدين يعني I'm gonna راح أركز بالشيلد. عندي a good shield. I'm gonna lose a lot of armor. It's 116. It's a 1k armor. But I'm gonna try to have a really good really good offensive شو اسمه shield with a lot of life, man. I'm gonna add some life. I can have like 100 life and +1 to all fire spell skill gems and fire damage, man. This is it's only on this base, Nasim. It's يعني only the base. It's between 2.5 and 3 exot. Let me show you. Where is it? Where did I put it? Ah, this one. The titanium one.
I'm gonna do an ancient orb gamble and
Ah, yeah, I did 3 or 4 last night. I wasn't
I
joking.
have 38.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm trying to see which type
بس
of
لحظة بس Nasim, we did a mistake last time. Don't do the same mistake that I did. You need to have a base to
what?
do that. لازم لك heavy build. يعني الbuild that you will
Yeah, heavy
try.
belt. Heavy belt.
I was doing all the builds, man.
No. I know what I'm doing.
I was doing rustic stash, so basically I was fucking up my currency for nothing.
But even so, if you reroll one of the heavy belt, it can turn to any other belt. That's the thing.
I have this now. I have the Siege Breaker. I'm gonna try if I will get Ancient Orb. I'm gonna try it on that.
Yeah, but if you reroll it, you will get the same heavy belt or you get something else.
I think you will have heavy builds.
Let me test it quickly. It doesn't matter if I do it here or in the bestiary mode, bestiary area. For some reason, there's a player that does it in bestiary area. I don't know why.
I don't know, me too. I don't think there is any لها دخل يعني.
Yeah, okay. So they do gamble inside the hideout?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try it now.
انا شفت فيديو يعني بيعمل الجامبلينج بعدين راح على جوين وجلب الأسرة جالي. So basically he got one from there, one from there, man. It was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 3 heavy belts, like to do interval.
Yeah, to maximize your chances.
Oh, two of them are fucking
What?
two of them are corrupted.
Corrupted?
Yeah, you cannot do with corrupted heavy. Oh, I know I can't do this. No. Heavy belt, corrupted, cloth, leather, heavy belt, cloth, leather. Okay, 2. Then, all right, let's do 2. Okay, here we go. You wanna watch or?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I'm gonna give you my face, but you're gonna split with me, man.
I'll give you all
It's
my
my
exile,
face.
don't worry.
It's my face effect. Yeah, this time if you're gonna get it, راح أعمل علامة تجارية in my face.
Yeah, and it's we're doing live stream, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we're
Wait,
capturing the moment.
wait, why I'm completely frozen? I
You're
can't.
frozen on what? On
I
YouTube?
the game is. Let's see. No, the game is fine, but I cannot control the game. I think the moment I did. Wait, let me try to turn off this share thingy. Oh, I don't have access to the game. What the fuck? This is weird.
Just log on again.
Yeah, I'm gonna log off, and even if I press escape, it's not working. What the fuck?
Do Alt F4 directly.
Doesn't work. I'll just force shutdown.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a long day, long night with crafting, man. Anything I can get it from the new shield is gonna be a plus. عشان now يعني Aegis Aurora is only helping me with +5 to maximum cold resistance, which I don't need. I need like 3 or 4 on all resistances, maximum resistances, and I need the +1 level is gonna be huge. Oh, sorry.
Okay, here we go.
It's the first shot. It's a new way.
Ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go. 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 Go.
Wait, it's turning to another build. What the fuck? It's rustic and cloth.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah. So it's totally
Oh, I had that last night. This one, Vanguard.
yeah.
Yep. Give us a mage blood. No, no, not this. Or even a headhunter. Oh, keep that, keep that. No, 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 don't run that.
This one?
It's the soul tether. Oh, no, no.
It's not the
You can
replica,
run
I
it.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the replica. Yeah, the replica is.
That's it.
Come
I'm
on.
done.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's not that easy, man, to get it. If it is that easy, and everybody will, like Match Blood will be 5 chaos.
Oh
Because
yeah.
imagine, man, imagine 5 chaos Match Blood.
Yeah.
And at this point of the league, there is none of offering his Mage Blood or his Mage Bloods because I know people have quite ton of Mage Blood. كنت بتفرج على فيديو اليوم نسيم قال لك انه Ashes of the Star and the Mage Blood and شو اسمه and the other one the Crystallized Omniscience will be nerfed as fuck.
Yeah.
Along you're doing Nico? What?
Yeah, the
Oh. يا sorry man. فكرتك كنت بتعمل شو اسمها بتعمل Betrayal.
No, no, I said delve, not betrayal.
لا لا ما يعني شفت البورتال it was a yellowish one. Okay, let me do some maps. I need to farm. Me too. I haven't farmed today. So basically, let's do 4 maps just for warm up. Oh shit. I can't wait to get my connection fixed, man. Gonna be a huge difference.
I hope so.
Yeah, sure, man. I used to have the connection Has
Mm.
10 megabyte, I think, or 12. Yeah, 10. This time I'm getting 12. 12 is better, man. Oh, man. Oh, player cannot regen life or mana. Why? Why that mod? What is happening with my luck today? 78. Okay, Hanger. Poison. Oh, this one is bad.
I think I need to sell my bottle of fate. I don't think it's working. I'm not sure.
Your bottle of faith? It is. It is. كنت شايف فيديو اليوم بيقولوا عليه انه it integrated ground يعني بتخلي البنية شو اسمه بتخلي المobs more exposed يعني to your minion damage.
Mm.
Oh man, oh man, don't do that to me. Okay, let's see. Oh man, I'm gonna let you see, man. شو اسمهم the maps that I'm playing, man. I'm always playing like this. Oh, we're not in a party anymore, and I sell. Oh, I need to not do magic effect. Look at this, Nassim. Look at that. Those are the mod. This is why I'm dying. I'm dying from time to time, man. I'm doing this type of maps. Can you see them?
Yeah, non cursed. Yeah, why are you doing this, man? You know it's dangerous.
Yeah, it is dangerous, but it's not lethal for me. يعني it cannot kill me. بس شوف شوف الايتم quantity and monster pack size, man. This is what get me levels like in a blink of an eye, man. If I can run fast
Yeah,
enough.
I mean, I can do. Wait, the second one is fine.
Yeah, the second one is fine. Yeah, I'm running يعني أقل واحدة I'm running it is like this. يعني 98%.
I mean, I've been doing this the past few hours, and I think it's better. I'm leveling faster.
Yeah, it's really better. I can guarantee you that, man. It is better. last night لعبت شو اسمها لعبت betrayal. I get the augmentation for the breach. I didn't have Chayola, and you were not here, man, to give you that. So basically, I augmented this breach. I found the most profitable one is this. Yul Nitol. He upgraded it to me to this.
Ah, nice. You can get it to pure, you know that.
Yes.
You need the blessing.
But you need to use the craft only on the شو اسمه on the basic one. You cannot use it on an advanced.
No, you can. You can.
I tried, man. I tried. It doesn't work.
It worked for me. I upgraded it twice.
I don't know what's happening there.
Dude, it worked.
Yeah. I know. But for me, it didn't last night. I don't know why, but
no, not the. I'm not talking about the doing it in the betrayal. You can in betrayal it turns the stand no in betrayal it turns the standard to pure. And it has to be rank 3. Rank 3 hideout.
عندي rank 3 كان عندي rank 3 hideout.
And it didn't turn pure?
No, it didn't. يعني نقلها يعني 2 levels يعني not the level above the one after it.
Maybe because I think you need to have also the bonuses in the Atlas for that. Wait.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think so. Wait, I have them. Immortal Syndicate members execute in area has 1% chance to gain an additional rank. What else? think maybe this one. Areas of no. I'm 100% sure I did pure Chayula, and not in the final boss, but in one of the hideouts.
Ah, maybe. Yeah, maybe
And
that's a thing.
I think there's a correlation between doing rank 3 and having if you check these, there's like bonuses in each hideout.
I must have time.
Oh, فهمت عليك.
So there's like recipes build up when each time you fight these syndicates, and there's like an icons near each of the avatar in the you know, the map where you see all the connection of the syndicates. So it tells you exactly each room what will kind of bonuses it will have. And some of the syndicates, when you send them to prison or make a deal with them, they can break these recipes and break the rivalries, and you know, so it's
Like
a
now, عندي Hillock open, but it's rank 1. I'm not playing it. I'm trying to. I
yeah.
think I can level it, Nasim, if the
Hillock,
hideout is.
which in
Yeah,
which hideout he is?
في الfortification, في الجود
So,
spot.
so that's armor.
Yeah, that's armor. بس المشكل إنه
Yeah, get him to
it's
level,
it.
rank him to 3.
بس it's unlocked, the hideout. I can يعني rank him when when the
Oh,
hideout is unlocked.
what do you mean unlock?
يعني بقدر اروح يعني now بقدر يعني directly to the hideout.
Yeah,
It's open.
you can still rank him up. You just need to play another
Okay.
map.
Yeah.
But he's
That's what
visible. You
I'm
can
doing.
see his picture. It's not like unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, يعني he's visible and it's unlocked. If I click on the button, I'm gonna get to the hideout يعني.
Yeah,
This is,
get him to play another map and see if you can find him and rank him up.
Oh, nice! I killed 3. I'm removing Elrond from the map, man. Elrond doesn't.
Yeah,
مش بيعطيك ولا شيء.
no.
Yeah. Corral.
Like the phoenix, I win. It plays too rough.
It is good also. It allows you to upgrade your bridgestones.
I got the flood level 3.
But
يعني
you need to get her in research though.
in research.
Yeah.
عندي كورال بالresearch حاليا.
If you see if you see an opportunity to switch syndicates between each other, make sure it's like keep an eye if there's an opportunity to move it to research.
It to research عندي okay. فهمت عليك. It now is in fortification, I think.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it if I will have.
But make sure before you like when you get her in research and she's ready to be invaded, make sure you have a bridgestone ready to upgrade before you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. Next time I'm gonna buy one. Just I haven't get the chance last time to do it.
Yeah, a Chayula one.
Yeah, I need a Chayula one. Oh, this is good, man. Oh, look at this. It's veiled, but it's good. Oh, I think if I'm gonna unveil it, it's a good shield, man. يعني already فيه resistances.
Yeah. I mean, you need to unveil it because no one is gonna buy it with like that. It's not.
Oh.
It's a normal veil. It's a normal veil. It's not something belong to. It's not a recipe. Anyways, do it.
Yeah. عندي the modifiers عندي plus 4k to armor during soul gain prevention. Basically any Val thing, when you are gathering souls, you'll get plus 4k armor, man. Oh, this is good, I think. The other two are fire damage and cold damage, lightning damage. It's not. Oh man, I think I can craft life on it too. Yeah, I can. Just have a look. None on the market. Why? Let me undo that. What? 7 kills? How?
What?
Oh man. The only one like it is it's offline for 7 kills. It's becoming like this, and I can put life on it, man. It's really good shield. How can that how can that be 7 kills?
Put
It's
life,
underpriced.
then rank it. And see if you can get a better deal.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that on the
Yeah,
hideout.
yeah.
I've long wanted you to see how futile. Wait, let me think.
You're done.
Oh, I got Janus and Ashlyn too.
Okay, so the more people lining up on research, the better chance you will get a good yield.
Oh,
Yeah.
عندي في transportation. عندي Hillock. Oh, Hillock is in transportation, not fortification.
Oh, I think that's better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's weapon upgrade, weapon
Oh.
quality.
عندي معاها Gravicius وفوريتشي وتورا.
Where?
All of them on the transportation.
No, you need Gravici and sorry.
Gravicius.
No, Gravici. Verici, where is he?
It's the under Hillock onto the transportation. هو
Uh,
وتورا وGravicius.
Verici, get him to research.
To do the second
Yeah, why?
color one.
Yeah. Basically, each time you get the white sockets, just do it in all your gear, so you can have the more options to switch sockets in.
Yeah, definitely. I got one on my shield, on my Aegis Aurora, but sadly I'm gonna change it.
Mm.
You're starting to figure it out, aren't you? I can see it in your eyes. But there's more going on with you.
Yeah, this one talks like a fucking street English street.
لاحظت انه في كثير كلام بالبي او اي يعني بالسكيلز اند ايتم بالفرنش يعني مكتوب in French الاسامي
Really?
اصلا يعني yeah
Maybe
mean
because
يعني
it's your system is
no
set
no
up.
I think I think the developers are doing this. I think they have part of developer a French developer maybe.
What do you mean? I don't understand. How do you? I mean, is it not English?
No لا it's English بس في ساعات بشوف اسامي and يعني abilities مكتوبين بالفرنش يعني.
Really?
And yeah, and it's not like an error or a bug or my system interfering. It's originally done like that.
Okay.
Oh, this is the worst Legion I did. What? Yeah, they need to fix the shield charge, man. It's definitely broken, man. Use the momentum. Manage the map correctly. Evasion, lightning, grass, minion. That's good.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Oh man, this is a good army.
Hmm?
I got army, man. I summoned a fuck ton of mobs, man. Just by stealing that. Oh. Headhunter is definitely broken, man. Broken as fuck. And the skeletons, and the Cortex. The Cortex, I think, skeletons with me. And I'm quick, like a bullet. Oh, I got the fortification.
The mother of death did not return me empty-handed. Yokohama. How did I fail?
I think this is the sound of Haku.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
let me
Hako. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finishing the map. Rushing to finish the map using the momentum. Okay, all the layers done. Now finishing Beyond. Beyond are so annoying to kill.
Yeah.
بس الحلو
Yeah,
فيهم
it's
drops.
the problem is that you cannot locate them fast enough for the fucking
Yeah,
circles.
they okay, they jump. They يعني the annoying thing that they can run. So كل مرة يعني بفضل حاصر فيه. Remove from the Immortal Syndicate. Should I remove him?
What? Remove who?
Haku.
Yeah, Hako is useless. Remove him.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove it. It was in transportation.
Be good to see my family again.
You want to see his family. Okay, what is this tool? Promenade.
You have the cheat sheet of the syndicate, right?
Yes, yes, I'm doing the syndicate by that shit. The one that you gave me, I added it to the.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
third
good
party.
one. It's a good
Yeah,
it's a
really
good
good,
way.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to identify which one should I kill and which one should I
Yeah.
move.
Although I need to look if there's an update or anything I missed because that cheat sheet is like 4 leagues old, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they changed a lot of the settings of these syndicates, but it's good to have an update one. I mean, so far the cheat sheet is working, but there might be some new nuggets we don't know.
Have time to gather my will.
Nice metamorph. Oh man, I escaped the DD, man. Oh, Yeah, before doing the DD. Otherwise, I'm dead. Holy shit! Even though I have so many. Ah, the Soul Eater. What is this? Increase attack cast speed. Oh, this is a good buff. I'm trying to identify which mob gives um what buff, so I can jump them first with the headhunter next league if I'm gonna get if I will have the chance to get a new headhunter, which is probably not happening.
Mm.
Got my eye on you.
Oh, I lost the opportunity to open the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, for شو اسمه ما لعبتوش يعني ما لعبتش Hillock. So basically, I don't get the chance to enter it. I think another time.
Mm.
Okay, let me just do this quickly. Show investigation. Yeah, it's not open anymore, man. عشان عملت تغييرات. It's not. Yeah,
Wait.
it's fine for me, man. I need to upgrade him.
Who?
And Hillock, it's level 1. مش
Yeah.
قادر يعني يعني مش بلاقيه بسهولة يعني عشان I kill him to rank him up.
Yeah. He's
والمشكل
not.
إنه
Wait.
ما
He's not showing up anymore in the maps.
No, he is in the map. بس يعني كان في button to the hideout to do it. Now I'm not. يعني now I can't. Maybe
Oh,
maybe if
that's
I
a.
can get him.
You mean the hideout is no more available?
The hideout is no more available.
No, it's okay as long as you can upgrade him. That's fine.
Yeah, المشكلة I'm not يعني أنا مش بلاقيه. أنا بلاقي الريسيرش عندي كوريل. Let me see كوريل in the research what it give you, man.
What do you mean? No,
Corel.
just play another map and find Hillock.
Yeah. I'm just I'm trying to find him.
And by the way, there's a thing about sentencing them after you beat them. The first two usually give you an immediate rank up, but the third one will start to bargain with you. And don't let Hillock don't put Hillock the last one in the execution line. Always
Yeah.
always
So I
check
can
him.
so I can
Yeah, so you can rank him up.
Yeah, that's a good tip, man.
Yeah, because if you don't, if he ends up in the last one, you will not
Yeah.
be able to level him up, and you're screwed. Yeah, sometimes they sometimes even worse that they will give you an option to remove him or send him transfer him to another hideout or send him to prison. So yeah,
Oh.
never. Yeah, if you see Hillock, execute him first to get the rank.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man.
Keep your eyes sharp.
I'm 49% now. I'm gonna close in on 50%. That's that's a huge leap, man. After that, I'm gonna just lean back a little bit, just try to figure out what to do next. I mean, I have enough money to do like you know, pure shit, pure chayula.
Ah, nice. Plus
Yeah.
2 level of socket of melee. Oh, that's bad. Evasion, life, all elemental resistance. Basically, I'm the only one having يعني 3 the only one selling, but it have good evasion and good maximum life. It's oh, this is good, but it's 9 exile. Oh shit. وما فيش عنده المود 4K to armor during oh man, this is bad.
What?
No, I'm gonna sell it to the vendor. I'm gonna sell it to the vendor. عارف ليش؟ عشان المود اللي اخترته اللي انا اخترته it's 4K armor. And it is an evasion based shield.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna render all that and do another map.
Yeah, live and learn, man.
Yeah, exactly. Let me do the 130% first. No, let me do that because I'm focused. Beyond.
We ascend to great heights. Amid no act.
Oh, lightning. And impales. That is a juicy map. That's what I'm calling a juicy map, man. نسيت انه non-damaging ailment اللي عندي I think scorched is non-damaging. No, it is damaging. What am I?
Don't step on the cracks.
They have some totems. Vermilion. I need some corrupting essences. Let me see if I have. Yeah, I think I need to buy some. I'm not يعني في sixes بتعطيك remnant on each one you find يعني each essence pack you find.
Got my eye on you.
Oh wait, oh I don't have. Yeah. كنت بتفرج اليوم في الفيديو نسيم قالوا يعني توقعات بتقولوا انه determination is gonna be nerfed as fuck along
Yeah.
with the banner يعني. Armor
There's
is
no,
gonna get
يعني
nerfed.
at this moment, I'm not gonna be that surprised that they're gonna nerf a lot of things.
في 70% من البلايرز بيلعبوا determination man of all builds.
I mean,
70% it's a lot man.
so what, يعني, what the hell can you do, man? Oh, the players
Yeah.
are looking for efficiency and they're looking for the best way to do their build. You nerf it, they're gonna go to something else.
Yeah. I think spell suppression too is gonna be nerfed.
They already nerfed spell suppression, they're gonna nerf it again?
I think yeah. It is good until now يعني even in this league it's good.
No, they're abusing the spell suppressions because there's no other alternatives, that's why.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Instead of offering varieties, they're just adding nerfs, and that's not a good way to play to build a game.
I need another will.
Like give back some love for evasion, some what
Yeah,
else?
some energy shield. Energy shields. It's certainly not viable at this.
And also not just evasion. There's another one. Fuck. That's more powerful than evasion.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot. It's no longer available, but it used to be good. Net evasion and dodge. Dodge was the king, man, back then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I need more mana.
Yeah, but they did something with the mechanics that is no longer viable.
Yeah, energy shield is nerfed to the ground, man. It is not viable. يعني the pure energy shield builds are not a thing anymore.
Ooh.
Like Bar Regalia and those. You're not seeing many people playing with Bar Regalia now, man.
No. Used to be an awesome body armor.
Yeah. عشان energy shield is not a good thing anymore.
Ooh. I got a really interesting drop.
What? Oh, nice expedition. Okay, what we have here? Okay, pack size. Item, armor, quantity. Okay, let's go with those. Region life cannot be critical strike. I think we do it this way. Yes, it definitely is. Okay. Rare armor. Immune to yes.
Are you sure that one? Something crispy.
Okay, backside. Out of this.
Taking on some serious danger, I see. Are you sure about that one?
Yes, I am sure. Just shut the fuck up. Additional essence. I think this is gonna be the better one. Give me a logbook.
When I'm ready, and not before.
May the darkness spare you.
Just sold the Exalt Hunter. Yeah,
Ah, you sold it?
Yeah, 1.3.
Nice. Oh, I have lights too.
Man, if I get the 7 of these, I will get 8 of these. I will get 7 exalted orbs.
What is the scout?
Yeah, I just got.
Ah, 7. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I had one drop.
You can gamble on the harvest.
Yeah. The risk.
I got the 3-1. I got the 3 exalt thingy. I won it.
Yeah, I managed to. I managed to vendor that yesterday. Got 3 eggs.
Nice.
Mm. 50%. Man. Took me all day just to do 10%. Fuck.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hail Godslayer.
I hate when Beyond interfere with mine. Oh, nice. I got it. A million? This is all? I think I got the boot for your animated guardian. You have it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.